In a quiet night where stars whisper secrets in the silence, let us embark on a journey, dear listener, through the enigmatic realm of the Vikings. Close your eyes and lend me your ears as we delve into the mysteries of their seafaring, navigating the vast, uncharted oceans with nary a map nor compass to guide them. You'd never guess how silently the tapestry of tales unfolds upon the wind. A brisk, Scandinavian breeze might hold the whispers of a Viking saga, the sails of their longships silhouetted against the looming cosmos. But let us not leap ahead. Allow me to take you back to the shores of Nordic lands, bathed in twilight, where the first sparks of the saga flickered like embers, awaiting the touch of the swift and the strong to sail forth. The celebrated Skywatcher in these lands where winter's breath chilled the earth and whispered icy tales, there lived a man, Oliver, the Skywatcher. Oliver's eyes sparkled like the stars he gazed at, and he wore the mantle of seer and navigator in the hearts of his people. All that he knew, yet it was not just his celestial knowledge that made him renowned. Oliver bore within him tales of unfathomable wisdom, passed down by his ancestors, wisdom that guided his people and ensured their safe journey far from their shores. He was the rhyme and reason in a world steeped in magical mystery, and his faithful longship, Skidbladnir, was the tip of a spear that pierced the veil between the known and the unknown. The gathering of the brave, the call to adventure, rang forth as the days grew longer and warmer. The village swarmed with men and women, eager to cast their lot on the uncertain sea and explore the boundless reaches of the world. Their eyes sparkled with courage, their hearts pulsed with a fierce hunger for adventure, and Oliver's soul swelled with anticipation, knowing that chapters of the saga were about to be woven on the canvas of creation. These men and women gathered their belongings in hollowed-out tree trunks called knars, stacking their possessions and provisions high upon their decks. The air was thick with the scent of adventurous ambitions, of the molten metal forged in the fires of 1,000 souls, and Oliver, ever the seer, could see the untold stories that lay nestled within their hearts, waiting for the great voyage to breathe them to life. The ready fleet awaits, with warriors straightening their swords, women shrieking into the heavens as they blessed the fleet, and children running amok in the masts and rigging. The people had finally come to cast off their moorings. The sea boiled beneath the mighty hulls of longships, restless and eager to embrace the next chapter of the saga. Oliver, the Skywatcher, stood resolute upon the deck of Skidbladnir, his eyes scanning the horizon for any sign of the celestial path that would lead them to uncharted lands. As the wind whispered through his hair, he could hear his first step toward destiny echoing in the cries of the gulls overhead. Into the unknown with the first pull of oar, the fleet launched into the sea, the waters rippling like silver fabric as they beckoned the Vikings on. Oliver raised his arms to the sky, seeking the guidance of the heavens, and the gods, ever watchful, heeded his call. The dance of the sun and moon for days they sailed, igniting their fires to guide their way through the darkness. Memories of their homeland fading as they ventured further from their known world. Each night, the flickering flames reflected the dance of the heavens, as the sun and moon traded positions in the sky, guiding the wayward Vikings across the endless sea. Oliver, the Skywatcher, had learned the dance well, with the power of the stars in his heart and the heavens above as witness. He plotted the course of the ships with precise accuracy. He spoke of the maiden's mantle, an unbroken line of stars that led them on their journey, and the great bear, ever vigilant, that protected them from harm. The Edda's embrace as the days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months. The Viking fleet was woven into the great tapestry of the universe. Every star that glistened in the night sky bore witness to their deeds, their trials, and their triumphs. Every moon that rose and descended into darkness remembered the songs of Odin and the epic deeds of the gods. Their tales would forever be bound in the Eddas, the sacred scrolls that held the stories of the gods and their people. The sagas spun and woven by the hands of the ancient seers like Oliver. They had become a part of the very fabric of creation, their legend unyielding in its power, an eternal flame that would illuminate the heavens for eternity. A battle of wits, but the sea, fickle as it was, had not yet released all of its secrets, for there would be days when the sun refused to show its face, and the feathered dragons of the sky hid their heads in the clouds. And as the fog rolled in like a ghostly shroud, the darkness claimed the heavens, and the blood of the sea threatened to swallow the Vikings whole. On these days, when the saga seemed to lose its way amidst the shadows, Oliver would whisper to them of the wise old hill, the keeper of the sun. He spoke of a time when the sun would not rise for the folk of Midgard, and how, with this tale in their hearts, the Vikings plunged themselves into the heart of the chaos, embracing the sea's test of their mettle. They rowed as one, their oars dipping in rhythm, and their spirits never wavering. Through the darkness they persevered, each blow of the oar a testament to their unyielding determination, their courage a lighthouse in the haze. The shores of the setting sun days turned into weeks and weeks into months, and as the celestial dance of the stars continued, the Viking fleet began to see the faint glimmer of light on the horizon. The sun, no longer hidden from the world, shone once more upon the exhausted vessel, its rays warm and inviting. As they approached the shores, the Vikings could see a land unlike anything they had ever known, vast and verdant, towering mountains embraced by azure waters, the earth teeming with life as the sun kissed it awake each morning. It was a land at once beautiful and foreboding, a testament to the power of the Vikings, who had dared to challenge the sea and emerged victorious. They built homes, forged alliances, and established a settlement that would become the beacon of their new world. Oliver, the Skywatcher, could not help but marvel at the glorious saga they had woven, their tapestry of tales, forever etched in the very fabric of the cosmos. He watched the embers of their old world flicker and die, as the embers of their new world smoldered, waiting for the embrace of the wind to ignite them and send sparks soaring into the heavens. And as he looked upon the horizon, his heart swelled with pride, knowing that their saga was not yet finished, for they had only embarked upon the beginning of their true adventure. The dance continues. The Viking ties to their old world were strong, but the call of the new world beckoned with the promise of another chapter to be written. As Oliver gazed upon the land that bore witness to the trials and triumphs of his people, he could see the potential for 1,000 tales yet untold. Tales of love and laughter, tears and triumphs, birth and death. It was then that he heard the embers of their old world had died, but the embers of their new world, reignited, promised a saga that would burn brightly, a lighthouse in the night, drawing the world to their shores. And as the people went forth to carve out their new world, they carried with them the wisdom of their past, the knowledge that had guided them across the sea, and the promise of an undiscovered future. They would be the weavers of the tapestry, their stories woven into the very fabric of the stars that watched over them, the embers of their saga, forever burning amidst the dance of the celestial heavens. The quiet whispers of the night as the sun slips beyond the horizon. Let us remember the tales of the Vikings, who forged a path across the seas with little more than their courage and the wisdom granted by the heavens. They danced with the stars, their song echoing through the ages, a testament to the indomitable spirit of man and the eternal, ever-unfurling tapestry of creation. In the quiet whispers of the night, I bid you farewell, dear listener. May you sleep soundly, knowing that your dreams too are woven into the tapestry of the universe, a thread in the great dance that binds us all. Good night, and may the stars guide your voyage through the night. As the moon slowly began to wane, the campfire flickered and cast shadows that danced upon the rocky outcroppings around them. The weary travelers, their hearts swollen with newfound camaraderie and a newfound understanding of the vast and wondrous universe, decided to pause and rest for the night. The stars, their celestial brethren, seemed to shimmer and wink at them, a symphony of twinkling lights that seemed to echo the rhythm of their hearts. The song of the travelers, still ringing in the ears of the cosmos, seemed to entwine itself with the melody of the heavens. And as the fireside conversation turned into hushed whispers, the day's journey was recapped. Tales of bravery, of the struggles they overcame, and the friendships forged, became enshrined in the memory of the night's silence. A blanket of peace that wrapped around them seemed to whisper its own story. It was the heartbeat of the universe, a steady rhythmic reminder that the cosmos pulsated with life and energy. The wind, a sympathetic sigh, rustled through the nearby trees, as if it too wanted to share in the poignant moment. As the evening wore on, the travelers slept, dreaming sweet dreams woven from the threads of their day's experiences and the ancient tapestry of creation. The night closed in, constellations watching over them, a silent guard of the universe that promised to protect and care for them. The campfire, now embers and ash, seemed to glow with a quiet radiance, as if the very essence of the sun was contained within its smoldering remains. And as the first light of dawn began to break upon the horizon, the travelers awoke to the gentle chorus of birdsong and the melodic hum of the earth, a harmonious crescendo that heralded the onset of a new day, a new adventure. And so, with sunrise, the song of the stars still echoed within them, a reminder of the incredible power of the human spirit and the eternal, ever-unfurling tapestry of creation that binds us all. As the sun ascended the sky, bathing the landscape in a golden glow, the travelers set forth on their journey with renewed energy and determination. The path stretched before them like a ribbon of promise, weaving through verdant meadows, across babbling brooks, and over rolling hills. With each step, they felt the earth's pulse, a rhythmic symphony that resonated with the beat of their hearts. The journey was long and arduous, but the travelers pressed on, fueled by the memories of the stars and the song they carried within them. They encountered many wonders along the way, sweeping vistas that seemed to touch the heavens and secret groves where ancient trees whispered tales of old. Each new discovery ignited a spark of awe and wonder within them, reminding them of the boundless potential of the universe. One day, as they were, a small thatched cottage sat in the center of the clearing, surrounded by vibrant flowers and the gentle sway of trees. The travelers approached the cottage with a mix of curiosity and trepidation, unsure of what they might find within. The wooden door remained closed, But as they stood there considering their next move, a figure suddenly emerged from the cottage. It was an elderly woman, her face lined with wisdom and kindness. She greeted the travelers warmly, offering them shelter and a hot meal. As they sat around the table, sharing stories and laughter, the travelers realized they had found a true friend in this kind stranger. The woman told them of the many travelers who had passed through the clearing over the years, each leaving their mark upon the cottage and the land. She spoke of a hidden spring nearby, where the water was said to hold the power to heal any ailment. The travelers thanked her for her hospitality and set out to find the spring, their hearts swelling with gratitude and newfound hope. As they approached the spring, the travelers could feel the energy emanating from the water. They knelt down and cupped their hands, bringing the water to their lips. As it touched their tongues, they felt a surge of warmth and strength, as if the very essence of the earth flowed through their veins. The journey had been arduous, but the travelers knew they had been granted a gift, the power to endure, to heal, and to continue their quest for knowledge and understanding. With renewed purpose, they set forth once more, the song of the stars guiding their way, and the memory of the spring nestled in their hearts. And so, the journey continued, the tapestry of creation unfurling before them, revealing new wonders at every turn. The travelers sought the wisdom of the ancients, delved into the mysteries of the cosmos, and marveled at the beauty of the natural world. They were the dreamers, the seekers, the explorers. The song of the stars still echoed within them, a reminder of the incredible power of the human spirit and the eternal, ever-unfurling tapestry of creation that binds us all. As the seasons turned and the years passed, the travelers continued their journey, each step revealing a new verse in the grand symphony of existence. They traversed the vast deserts, climbed the towering peaks, and sailed across the boundless oceans, leaving behind trails of memories and insights that rippled through the ages. The secrets they uncovered were not just for themselves. The travelers shared their findings with others, inspiring countless generations to follow in their footsteps and continue the eternal quest for wisdom and understanding. In time, the stories of their adventures grew into legend, passed down through the oral traditions of countless cultures. And so, the songs of the stars echoed not only within the travelers, but within the hearts and minds of many more. The spirit of exploration, of curiosity, as the wisdom of the ancients spread, so too did the realization that all living beings shared a common bond, a unity that transcended borders, languages, and histories. This enlightenment sparked a wave of peaceful coexistence and collaboration among the world's people. Wars and conflicts faded, replaced by a genuine desire for knowledge and mutual respect. The world became a beacon of harmony, a testament to the power of the human spirit and the eternal tapestry of creation. And yet, even as the travelers' tales spread and the world was transformed, the travelers themselves continued to roam. They knew that there was always more to discover, always more wonders to behold, always more wisdom to uncover. The song of the stars never ceased to resonate within them, a constant reminder that their journey was not complete, but just beginning. They embraced their role as the guardians of the eternal quest, ensuring that the spirit of exploration, curiosity, and as the sun rose and set, as the world turned and life evolved, the travelers roamed, seeking the wisdom of the ancients and marveling at the beauty of the natural world. Their journey was a testament to the incredible power of the human spirit and the eternal, ever-unfurling tapestry of creation that binds us all. The travelers, having shouldered the mantle of guardianship, embarked on a new era, one that was filled with challenges and wonders beyond their wildest imaginations. Guided by the unwavering spirit of exploration and curiosity, they ventured into unknown territories, where ancient civilizations lay buried beneath the sands of time. In the depths of mysterious jungles, they unearthed the remnants of the long-forgotten Mohenjo-Daro, its majestic buildings submerged in the echoes of a past civilization. In the icy tundra, they discovered the well-preserved relics of the Thule culture, revealing a people with a deep understanding of the celestial body. They wandered the bustling streets of Istanbul, marveling at the harmonious blend of the ancient and the modern, cultural ebb and flow, the epitome of human unity in a diverse and ever-changing world. In the heart of Africa, they witnessed the annual migration of the wildebeest, a spectacle of nature's grandeur and efficiency. They marveled at the Great Barrier Reef, a vibrant underwater metropolis teeming with life, and humbled themselves before the mighty Grand Canyon, a testament to the unfathomable power of time and erosion. Throughout their journey, the travelers shared their discoveries with the world, inspiring future generations to embrace the spirit of exploration and curiosity that had guided them. They organized exhibitions, wrote books, and created documentaries that brought the wonders of the world to the fingertips of those who could not venture out themselves. But the travelers knew that their journey was far from over. There was still so much to see, so much to learn, for they knew that as long as there was a world to explore and a human spirit yearning to wander, they would roam, bearing witness to the incredible, ever-unfolding tapestry of creation. The travelers, now a band of seasoned explorers, ventured into uncharted territories, guided by the whispered tales of ancient sages and the flickering light of their curiosity. They scaled towering mountains, traversed dense jungles, and braved treacherous seas, each step uncovering fragments of the world's vast untold history. In a hidden valley, they stumbled upon the remnants of an ancient civilization, its grandeur long faded, but its spirit still alive in the crumbling ruins. They marveled at the intricate carvings that spoke of a time when knowledge was not just a treasure to hoard, but a gift to share. The travelers, fascinated by the stories that the stone sidewalks and weathered statues had to tell, spent days exploring the forgotten city. Moving on, they discovered a thriving village nestled in a lush, verdant. The travelers were treated to a feast of local delicacies and the rhythmic beats of traditional music that echoed in the warm night air. They exchanged stories, laughter, and wisdom, the diverse cultures melding in a beautiful harmony of unity and understanding. The journey continued, leading them to vast deserts under a sky blanketed with stars, to frozen tundras where the northern lights painted the night sky, and to lush islands where exotic creatures roamed freely. Each destination presented new wonders, challenges, and beautiful encounters with the diverse tapestry of life. Through it all, the travelers' hearts grew deeper with love and respect for the world and its mysterious, enchanting ways. Their spirits, once high with anticipation, now radiated with an inner peace that came from knowing they were a part of something much larger than themselves. As they continued their journey, they carried within them the memories of the places they'd been, the people they'd met, and the lessons they'd learned. For the travelers understood that they knew that as long as they stayed open to the world's wonders, their journey would never truly end. And so, they continued to roam, echoing the words of the ancient sage, "As long as there is a world to explore, and a human spirit yearning to wander, we shall roam, bearing witness to the incredible, ever-unfolding tapestry of creation." In the yearning hearts of these travelers, a ceaseless fire was lit, fanned by the whispers of wind, the lullabies of the sea, and the gently rustling leaves of the ancient forests. Their footsteps, once ephemeral, now etched deep into the unexplored corners of the world, leaving behind them trails of wonder, laughter, and memories. Each step they took led them to new wonders, the enchanting beauty of a remote island, untouched by human hands, where exotic birds, adorned in vibrant plumage, flitted through the air, and the white sands whispered secrets of forgotten civilizations to the lapping waves below. The mighty roar of a waterfall, crashing down from a height that seemed to touch the heavens, sending up plumes of mist that shimmered like diamonds under the sun's golden gaze. The hushed silence of a hidden valley, guarded by ancient, question-mark-shaped trees that twisted and turned in a dance old as time itself. In every place they visited, they found echoes of the ancient sage's wisdom. They saw the world's beauty unfold before them, witnessed its magic in new and unexpected ways, and felt their spirits stir at the wonder of it all. And so, they continued to roam, to explore, to bear witness to the incredible, ever-unfolding tapestry of creation. The years passed, and the travelers grew older, their steps slightly slower, their laughter slightly more hushed. But the fire in their hearts burned as bright as ever. They knew that as long as they stayed open to the world's wonders, their journey would never truly end. And as they gazed into the reflection of the world in the depths of their soul, they saw the echoes of the ancient sage, walking with each passing day. The travelers traversed uncharted territories, their spirits further ignited by the boundless beauty that unfolded before them. They ventured into ancient forests, steeped in myth and mystery, scaling towering mountains that humbled even the most seasoned explorers, and journeyed across vast deserts that seemed to stretch as far as the eye could see. Through it all, they joined hands, lifting each other up when the path grew treacherous, and offering words of encouragement when fatigue set in. Their bonds of friendship deepened, woven together by shared experiences and a mutual respect for the mystical world that they had come to call their home. One day, as they wandered through a dense and lush rainforest, they stumbled upon a shrine hidden beneath a sprawling banyan tree. The air was filled with the aroma of incense, and the echoes of distant chants hung in the stillness. Before them stood a grand statue of the ancient sage, seemingly come to life. In that moment, they felt an indescribable connection to the sage, as the travelers looked at one another, recognizing that they were the torchbearers of his teachings, destined to continue their journey and share the enchanting world with the rest of humanity. As they stood before the statue, a sudden gust of wind rustled the leaves above, and a burst of light erupted from the heart of the banyan tree. The light grew brighter, enveloping them in a warm embrace, and the travelers felt a surge of energy coursing through their veins. When the light subsided, 3 objects appeared before them: a compass, a journal, and an elegant crystal orb. The compass bore the image of the ancient sage, guiding their every step. The journal was filled with stories of his adventures, tales of ordinary people who, like the travelers, had been called to explore the world and share its wonders. And the crystal orb seemed to glow with an inner light, pulsing gently in response to their heartbeats, reminding them of their connection to the sage and the magical world they continued to unearth. With renewed purpose, the travelers pressed on, their journey now marked by the compass, their memories filled with the sage's tales, and their spirits illuminated by the light of the crystal orb. They were forever changed, forever united, and forever bound to the mysterious and enchanting world that awaited those who dared to wander. And as the years passed, the travelers came to realize that their destination was not a place, but rather a state of mind, an insatiable curiosity, and a passion for exploration that would never fade. And so, they continued to traverse new lands, sharing the awe-inspiring beauty they discovered with the world outside their boundaries, forever lauded as the explorers who rekindled the fire of the ancient sage and inspired humanity to look beyond the known and perceive the incredible world that lay hidden just beyond the horizon. Moving forward, the tales of the enigmatic explorers began to spread far and wide, captivating the hearts and minds of every. Their existence became a symbol of hope, a beacon guiding those who yearned for adventure and discovery. The world became a playground for the intrepid, as people left their homes in pursuit of the extraordinary. They built great universities to study the old maps and artifacts, unearthed in the ruins of ancient civilizations. Scholars and scientists devoted themselves to understanding the enigmatic methods of the explorers, hoping to rekindle their spirit in themselves. In time, new explorers emerged, their hearts ablaze with the same fire that once burned within the ancient sage. They ventured deeper into uncharted territories, pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and imagination. Seas once believed impassable were crossed, mountains that were thought immovable were scaled, and the darkest corners of the earth were explored. Each new discovery breathed life into the dreams of countless others, fueling a never-ending cycle of exploration, discovery, and learning. The world became ever, and so the legacy of the enigmatic explorers continued to inspire and guide humanity through the ages, a testament to the boundless potential of human curiosity and the power of a single spark to ignite the fires of exploration that burn within the hearts of all who dare to dream. The tales of the ancient sage and his immortal companions live on, immortalized in the annals of history and the stories of every child who dreams of what lies beyond the horizon. In the present day, a group of modern-day researchers stumbled upon an ancient manuscript deep within the recesses of a forgotten library in a remote city. The manuscript, adorned with intricate illustrations and written in an archaic language, seemed to be the faint echo of the saga of the immortal explorers. The researchers, intrigued by the discovery, dedicated their lives to deciphering the mysterious manuscript. With years of painstaking effort, they were finally able to. With a sense of urgency, they gathered a team of the brightest minds from all around the world. They assembled a fleet of state-of-the-art spacecraft, each one designed to withstand the unimaginable challenges that lay ahead. After months of preparation, they were ready to embark on the journey that was, for everyone from the ancients to the present day, a matter of legend. As they approached the location in deep space, a feeling of awe and trepidation gripped the crew. The sight that awaited them was beyond anything they could have imagined. A gateway of unparalleled beauty and complexity loomed before them, its edges shimmering with an ethereal light. With bated breath, they ventured through the gateway, leaving behind the only world they had ever known. On the other side, they found themselves in a universe teeming with life and prosperity, a testament to the boundless potential of exploration. Their adventurous spirit and the lessons of the ancients led them to uncover the wonders of the cosmos. They returned to Earth, their minds filled with the promise of countless other worlds to explore, each one waiting to reveal its secrets. And so, the spirit of exploration continues, carried on by the brave adventurers who dare to dream, inspired by the tales of the ancient sage and his immortal companions. The fires of curiosity burn within all of us, driving us ever onward into the uncharted expanse of the unknown. In the following centuries, the tales of the immortal explorers became legends passed down through generations. Stories of their courage, wisdom, and curiosity echoed in every corner of Earth, inspiring countless individuals to embark on their own journeys. Young dreamers, driven by the flames of the ancient sage's spirit, started organizations, created technology, and established schools, all dedicated to exploring the stars. The first-generation spaceships, designed by the combined efforts of these pioneers, were launched with great fanfare and under the watchful eyes of old and young, the ships disappeared into the void, seeking out the secrets of the universe that the immortal explorers had left tantalizingly undisclosed. As the years turned into decades and the centuries marched on, human civilization began to transform. Cultures merged, united by the common goal of exploration and discovery. Technology advanced at a pace never seen before, propelled by the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Spaceports became iconic symbols of progress, standing tall against the backdrop of the stellar expanse, beacons of hope and ambition. The stories of the brave explorers continued to inspire, their deeds immortalized in poetry, art, and song. They were remembered as beacons of hope, heralding a new era of unity, cooperation, and exploration. Their legacy lived on, driving humanity forward, pushing the boundaries of what was once thought possible. And so, as the centuries turned into millennia, the spirit of exploration, ignited by the ancient sage and his immortal companions, burned bright, fueling the journey of humanity into the uncharted expanse of the unknown. The fires of curiosity continued to burn within us all, driving us ever onward into the infinite mysteries of the cosmos. In this grand dance of celestial discovery, each new generation of humanity effectively became the torchbearers, holding high the flame of the ancient sage's wisdom and the immortal explorer's triumphs. The pursuit of knowledge and understanding, fueled by the insatiable curiosity of mankind, propelled exploration beyond the reaches of existing technology, shattering the barriers of what was once deemed impossible. As centuries melded into millennia, our understanding of the universe grew, and so did the ambition and reach of our species. Civilization continued to evolve, blending with the advances in technology and science. Humanity's unmanned and manned missions charted the path for exploration, paving the way for a reunion with the stars. It was often their nanos crafters who first tread the surface of previously unexplored planets. But it was those who dared to step out of the spacecraft, bearing the legacy of the ancient sage, that truly felt the weight of his spirit. On the shores of distant, unknown planets, the echoes of his teachings lingered behind every footstep, urging humanity to tread gently, to learn, and to expand their collective knowledge. Everyone felt the call to further the conquests of the immortal pioneers, to honor the sacrifices made in their pursuit of curiosity. As we settled new worlds, we continued to build upon the groundwork laid by the ancients. Cities sprang to life amidst the desolate landscapes of alien planets, with their origins traced back to the sages' original colonies. We cultivated new technologies and established new societies, harnessing the almost, and through it all, the flame of exploration continued to burn within us, fueled by the ancient sages' wisdom. Generation after generation, this fire remained a source of pride, motivation, and a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity. The odyssey of the immortal explorer and his companions continued to reverberate through the stars, a timeless tale of bravery, curiosity, and the indomitable will of our species. In the ensuing eons, the tale of the immortal explorer and his intrepid crew echoed countless light years across the cosmos, inspiring countless beings in distant galaxies to embark on their own odysseys of discovery. With each new star charted, each new planet explored, the legend of the original voyagers was woven into the fabric of the universe, an eternal saga etched in the hearts of those who dared to venture beyond the confines of their home worlds. As time passed, civilizations rose and fell, technologies evolved, yet the flame of that ancient spark remained undiminished, a beacon of hope that guided the souls of those who chose to embark on the wonders and challenges of the unknown. Armies of starships, war vessels, and freighters ferried across interstellar space, pursuing dreams of uncharted riches, strategic conquest, or peaceful exploration. But among them, a dedicated and resilient remnant lingered on a noble quest to uncover the secrets of the immortal explorer and the enigmatic planet from which he came. Each expedition revealed more mysteries, deeper and more compelling than the last. This persistent search led countless races to sink considerable time, resources, and knowledge into understanding the truth behind the ancient explorer and his celestial home. They erected observatories, forged alliances, and dedicated entire academies to the study of the phenomenon, yielding increasingly detailed charts of the strange and spectacular worlds. Celestial geography transformed through a fervor for understanding. One day, in the far reaches of the universe, an outpost of an obscure race stumbled upon a sea. However, to those dedicated scholars who recognized the telltale signs of the immortal explorer's finding, this anomaly was a sensation, a breakthrough connecting the dots that had long been scattered across the cosmos. The unveiling of this singular discovery set off a cascade of revelations, leading other expeditions to uncover the existence of entire systems previously unknown to mankind. These systems thrived with life and teemed with worlds that bore the unmistakable stamp of the immortal exploring species. As more planets and celestial bodies were investigated, an astounding fact became apparent. The ancient explorer's species had spread itself across the cosmos in a vast multi-pronged expansion, a constellation of outposts seeded through the stars. Nothing would ever again be the same. The discovery of these lost descendants had far-reaching implications for the species that had searched so long for the truth of their precursors. A new age was dawning, one of reunification. The ancient flame of exploration had at last returned home, and with it came the hope of reconciliation and understanding between the far-flung branches of the celestial family tree. As the years turned to millennia, the descendants began the painstaking task of reassembling the pieces of their shared history. Long-lost details of their common lineage emerged, tying the once separated species into a rich tapestry of knowledge, a unified heritage of the ancient explorer and his legendary odyssey. And it was then that the people of the stars realized that their most significant cultural legacy was not one of conquest or competition, but of collaboration, resilience, and the never-dwindling spirit of exploration. The means by which the immortal explorer and his companions had achieved their godlike ability remained a mystery, a tantalizingly elusive enigma cloaked in the dim mists of time. But the unspoken bonds they forged with thus the longest and most remarkable odyssey in recorded history became the guiding star for all who ventured beyond the horizons of the cosmos, an abiding testament to humanity's voracious appetite for exploration and the countless generations that had been inspired by the immortal explorer's journey. In the words of the ancient sage, the flame of exploration would continue to burn within us, and like the resilient phoenix, we would rise from the ashes of our past, ever endeavoring to reach for the stars, kindled eternally by the fervor of the first immortal explorer and his storied companions. As the echoes of applause lingered in the air, a new chapter began. The astronauts, researchers, and scientists who bore the mantle of the immortal explorer embarked on a quest to honor the legacy that had been forged eons ago. They ventured forth into the great unknown, armed with the wisdom of the past and the courage born of the human spirit. In the vast expanse of the cosmos, they mapped the far reaches of the galaxy, cataloging the secrets hidden within galaxies, nebulae, and planets that seemed like dreams woven from the tapestry of the universe. With each new discovery, they were reminded of their purpose: to explore, to learn, and to expand the boundaries of human knowledge. The flame of exploration continued to burn bright, fueled by the passion of those who sought to carry on the legend of the first immortal explorer and his fellow space pioneers. In time, the pioneers of this new age of space exploration unraveled the secrets of the cosmos, revealing perpetual wonders that challenged the very limits of human imagination. They discovered evidence of life on distant worlds, both ancient and modern, sparking a new era of scientific inquiry and intellectual fascination that solidified humanity's undying obsession with the stars. Generations passed, and the heroes of the cosmos were joined by a new breed of explorer, the interstellar travelers. With the advent of faster-than-light travel, humanity began to further fling its roots across the cold, dark void, making contact with intelligent civilization. Still, the spirit of the first immortal explorer lived on. inspiring endless numbers of pioneering souls to venture further and farther into the cosmos, to continue the never-ending journey that had been begun by their forebears so long ago. And as they reached out to the stars, they became a beacon of hope, a shining example of humanity's indomitable will and insatiable curiosity. The human race stretched its arms across the stars, embracing the vastness of the cosmos and all that it offered. Through their explorations, they transcended the boundaries of their home world, evolving into a united, integrated species, bound by a common legacy, a common heritage, and a common purpose. And as the current millennium came to a close, the human race stood at the dawn of a new age, the age of the cosmic empire. From this vantage point, united under a banner of peace and understanding, they looked to the stars and marveled at the immensity of the universe. With a renewed fervor born of centuries of exploration, they pledged to continue the journey that had begun so long ago, to push back the veil of mystery that shrouded the cosmos, and to forever seek out the unknown. And so the flame continued to burn, carried forth by the generations that followed, fueled by the dreams of those that had come before, and the boundless potential of those yet to come. Like the resilient phoenix, humanity continued to rise from the ashes, ever reaching for the stars, bound forever by the spirit of the first immortal explorer and his storied companions in the vast cosmic tapestry of countless galaxies, solar systems, and celestial bodies. The ingenious descendants of the immortal explorer navigated the uncharted territories, their eyes set on the infinite expanse ahead, armed with the spirit of exploration and the legacy left by their forefathers. They embarked on a quest for knowledge and discovery, overcoming insurmountable hurdles as the years morphed into centuries. Humanity's reach extended beyond the boundaries of their home planet, settling on distant worlds where they built thriving colonies. They established contact with extraterrestrial life forms, fostering alliances and friendships that spanned across light years, opening new doors to collaboration and understanding. As they probed the depths of the oceans and delved into the mysteries of the cells that comprised each life form, they unearthed secrets of the universe that had remained hidden for millions of years. They unlocked the keys to harnessing the power of the elements themselves, bending matter and energy to their will. The sense of awe and wonder that had driven the first immortal explorer was now encapsulated in a resurgence of curiosity and thirst for knowledge, fueling humanity's relentless pursuit of enlightenment. The human exploration party that had embarked on the original quest had long since come and gone, their legacy now a legend retold. But the spirit of the immortal explorer and his brethren remained, engraved in the hearts and minds of all those who took up the mantle of exploration, inspiring future generations to venture forth and continue the eternal dance between darkness and light, ignorance and wisdom, fear and courage. When the first laboratory aboard a starship discovered the elusive dark matter, a new era of understanding dawned upon the cosmos. The secrets of the cosmos continued to unravel, layer by layer, as humanity worked tirelessly to unlock the enigma of creation itself. As the years turned into millennia, the human-led space exploration armada continued to expand, setting its sights on the beyond. The civilization of stars, as it came to be known, flourished and spread across the galaxy, not as a force of conquest, but as a beacon of unity and shared knowledge. In the far reaches of the cosmos, a new generation of explorers set course for the edge of the known universe. They basked in the glow of the remnants of the Big Bang, unraveling the mysteries that lay dormant at the birth of the universe. For in the vast and unending expanse of the cosmos, it was the spirit of the immortal explorer and his companions that continued to guide humanity, beckoning them to reach for the stars and ensuring that the eternal torch of curiosity and discovery would continue to burn for all eternity. As the spacecraft marked a new expansion into the cosmos, an unprecedented transmission reached Earth. The signal, laden with celestial secrets, was decoded by astrophysicists around the globe. It contained data about the formation of galaxies, the intricate dance of celestial bodies, and the enigmatic mechanisms that govern the universe. This discovery was hailed as a groundbreaking achievement by the scientific community. Humankind, standing on the precipice of a new era, began to comprehend the complexity of the universe. "It's like holding the blueprints of the universe in your hands," said one astrophysicist. While these discoveries offered astounding insights, they also posed a conundrum. If the explorers from the distant past had already unraveled the mysteries of the universe's birth, where did these new findings fit into the grand cosmic timeline? Was there more to the story of the celestial travelers than what had been handed down through legend? Driven by an intensity of curiosity that echoed that of the immortal explorer, scientists and researchers delved deeper. New theories were born, challenged, and reformulated. The torch of discovery continued to burn bright, carried forward by the passion and tenacity of each new generation of researchers. Meanwhile, Earth's space programs embarked on a new mission. Inspired by the legacy of the ancient astronauts, humanity set its sights on the stars, propelled by a desire to unite, to explore, and to learn. Men and women took the first steps toward becoming interstellar travelers, and as we saw ourselves striving for the skies, we found that the spirit of the immortal explorer and his companions was not merely guiding us, it seemed to be growing within us. For in the pursuit of knowledge, in the daring dance with the unknown, we were evolving into our own species of cosmic wanderers, carrying the torch of curiosity and discovery through the vast and ever-unfolding infinity of the universe. In this new era of interstellar exploration, humanity embarked on a journey of cosmic proportions. The first manned missions beyond our solar system were met with mixed emotions: fear, excitement, and a sense of awe that transcended boundaries. Each successful mission brought a cascade of discoveries, establishing us as a species ready to meet the challenges and wonders of the universe. Our planets, once the only homes we knew, began to look smaller, less imposing, as we ventured further and further into the cosmos. Space became our playground. Scenes of deep space, glimpsed through the portholes of our ships, were breathtaking, inspiring new generations of explorers and scientists to probe even deeper into the mysteries of the universe. As our spaceships voyaged beyond the familiar, they occasionally stumbled upon celestial bodies teeming with life, some resembling Earth, others far beyond the realms of what we had imagined possible. Each discovery sparked a wave of curiosity and optimism as we aimed to establish contact and learn from our newfound peers. Interstellar diplomacy, a new frontier in itself, proved to be just as challenging, yet thrilling as our physical voyages. Meanwhile, back on our home planet, our species continued to evolve and grow. As humans grappled with new ideas, technologies, and cultures brought back from the stars, they found themselves becoming more tolerant, more compassionate, and more curious. Conflicts anguished the hearts of mankind, but the spirit of the cosmic wanderers, born from the shoulders of Daedalus and Icarus, inspired a collective longing for peace and understanding. And so, humanity forged ahead into the furthest reaches of the cosmos. But as they ventured further, they didn't forget their roots, for they were the descendants of the original explorers, the dreamers who sought the skies and found a home amongst the stars. The onward march of humanity unabated, they charged headlong into the endless infinity of the universe, carrying the torch of curiosity and discovery that had illuminated the path for those who came before them. Into the unfathomable vastness of space, the spacecraft continued its journey, propelled by the relentless pursuit of knowledge and the enduring spirit of human exploration. Laden with cutting-edge technology, it transcended known boundaries, braving the unforgiving void where stars were born and disappeared, where comets danced their eternal dance, and planets whirled in silent ballet. The crew, a tapestry of diverse cultures and backgrounds, united by a shared dream, held on tightly to the hope that their voyage would bring them closer to the truth about the universe and their place in it. They marveled at the kaleidoscope of celestial wonders that unfolded before their eyes. Some familiar, like the distant twinkle of home, others ethereal and alien, like nebulae that lit up the darkness like cosmic paintings. In their daily lives aboard the ship, they maintained traditions passed down from the original explorers, a constant reminder of the past that shaped their present. These traditions fostered a strong bond among the crew, imbuing them with a fierce determination to honor the dreams of the pioneers who embarked on this cosmic journey eons ago. One by one, they marveled at the lingering footprints of ancient civilizations they encountered along the way. Remnants of advanced technologies lay scattered across planets, a testament to races that had once thrived in the cosmos. The crew coveted this knowledge, mining it for insights that might help them understand the universe's secrets better. Their adventure was fraught with challenges, from navigating treacherous cosmic storms to deciphering cryptic. They never lost sight of the reasons that drove their ancestors to leave Earth and conquer the stars. The crew's journey extended beyond physics and mathematics. It probed the deepest questions that plagued humanity since time immemorial. Who are we? Where do we come from? Why are we here? With each new discovery, each mastered obstacle, they edged closer to answering these inscrutable riddles. As they traversed the cosmos and uncovered the universe's secrets, they couldn't help but ruminate on the paradoxical nature of their existence. They had ventured far beyond the confines of Earth to explore the unknown, yet they were bound by the ties that connected them to the world they had left behind. The crew wondered if they were ultimately either the shepherds of human progress or cosmic wanderers, lost in the boundless expanse of the universe. One thing was certain: they were the torchbearers, eager to transmit the flame of curiosity and knowledge to future generations. In the melody of the cosmos, As they traversed the star-studded tapestry of the universe, they carried on the legacy of their ancestors, eager to uncover the secrets that lay hidden among the stars. They journeyed through galaxies, their spacecraft a beacon of innovation and courage in the vast, dark expanse. Each planet they approached was another opportunity to learn, another piece of the cosmic puzzle waiting to be discovered. On alien worlds, they found remnants of civilizations long lost, their stories hidden in the stone of ancient monuments, whispering of a time when humanity was not the dominant species. They studied the architecture, the art, and the technology, picking up clues about their creators and their fate. Back on Earth, the legacy of their journey was celebrated. New knowledge was shared, new ideas born. Schools, universities, and research institutions were named in their honor, inspiring young minds to follow in their footsteps. The torch of inquiry was passed on. The flame of curiosity kept bright. They documented their findings, sharing their experiences and discoveries with the world. Their journals contained new theories about the nature of existence, the secrets of the universe, and the possibilities of life beyond Earth. Their journey was a testament to the indomitable human spirit, a symbol of hope and courage. They were the torchbearers, lighting the way for the next generation. Their mission was far from over, for there was still so much to learn, so much to explore, and they were ready to face whatever the universe had in store for them, eager to uncover the mysteries that lay hidden among the stars. In the melody of the cosmos, their journey continued, a testament to the power of human curiosity and the spirit of exploration, a song of hope and discovery that would echo through the ages. The crew of the Nebula Voyager embarked upon their next expedition, propelled by the pulsating heartbeat of their starship. Navigating through the vast expanse of the cosmos, they danced with celestial each day. They encountered uncharted territories, each moment brimming with potential discoveries waiting to be unraveled. They braved the unknown, documenting the wonders of the universe as they went, expanding the boundaries of human knowledge. Every new world they explored felt like a testament to their tenacity and a tribute to their adventurous spirits. In the lab, they analyzed the peculiar minerals they obtained from asteroid belts, seeking to understand their origin and structure. In the cockpit, the astronauts recalibrated their telescopes and sensors to explore fathoms deep and galaxies far. The onboard computer constantly hummed with calculations, its artificial intellect aiding them in navigating the cosmic labyrinth. In the recreation center, they shared stories of their discoveries, their triumphs, and their doubts with each other, building a camaraderie forged and strengthened by the stars. They laughed, they cried, they dreamed together under the ever-changing tapestry of night skies. The journey, they knew they would have to face challenges, setbacks, and uncertainties, but they were ready to face it all. Their mission was a reminder that they were a part of something greater, a cosmic symphony that spanned eons, uniting them with their ancestors and future generations. In the melody of the cosmos, their journey continued, a testament to the power of human curiosity and the spirit of exploration, a song of hope and discovery that resounded through the ages, echoing in every corner of the universe, a beacon of humanity's indomitable spirit. As the spacecraft ascended into the inky blackness of space, the crew members looked out at the swirling, twinkling stars and planets. feeling an overwhelming sense of awe and responsibility. They knew that they were on the edge of a new frontier, and the unknown awaited them. Mark, the mission commander, glanced over at his crew and felt a swell of pride. By his side were some of the brightest minds in the field, each one dedicated to the mission and eager to contribute to humanity's understanding of the universe. The years-long journey ahead would be arduous, and challenges would undoubtedly arise. But they had trained rigorously, and they were prepared to face whatever lay ahead. Dr. Ava, the chief scientist, huddled with her team in the lab, checking and double-checking their findings. She felt the weight of history upon her shoulders, knowing that their research could change humanity's understanding of the universe. As she studies the data collected from distant and exotic planets, she was reminded of the endless possibilities that awaited them. She allowed herself to dream of the discoveries that awaited them, of the unknown creatures that might inhabit these distant worlds, and the secrets they could uncover. Outside the spacecraft, Captain Belinda navigated through the icy expanse of an outer ring, her heart pounding. It was moments like this that she lived for. She could sense the anticipation among her crew, their eyes shining with excitement and determination as they watched the endless expanse of space unfolding before them. She could feel the pulse of history, beating in unison with their own, reminding her that they were a part of something greater, a cosmic symphony that spanned eons, uniting them with their ancestors and future generations. And so, with hope and determination in their hearts, the crew of the spacecraft began their journey through the cosmos. They knew that the road ahead would be long and treacherous, but they were ready to face whatever lay ahead. In the melody of the cosmos, their adventure continued, a testament to the power of human curiosity and the spirit of exploration, a song of hope and discovery that resounded through the ages, echoing in every corner of the universe, a beacon of humanity's indomitable spirit. As the spacecraft left Earth's orbit, the crew marveled at the majestic vista of their home planet. The blues and greens of the Earth's oceans and continents melded seamlessly with the vibrant tapestry of twinkling stars, a poignant reminder of the cosmic dance that had unfolded for billions of years. The journey was indeed long, and the crew grew weary from the demands of navigating the infinite expanse. Yet, the deeper they ventured, the more they were granted a breathtaking spectacle of celestial wonders. Supernovae, pulsars, and nebulae painted the black canvas of space with their luminescent hues, illuminating the otherwise inky darkness with their dazzling splendor. One by one, they passed sleeping giant planets, some encased in icy shells, others shrouded in toxic gases. The crew's collective heart raced as they marveled at the immense size and intricate patterns of the gas giants, their vibrant rings and moons dancing in perfect harmony. These bodies in space, they remind me of our existence, said the spacecraft's navigator, staring out the porthole at the swirling nebula ahead. Individual yet as the days turned into weeks, the crew continued their daring journey into the unknown, bolstered by the hope which burned like a lighthouse within their hearts. They found themselves tracking an elusive signal, a mysterious melody that seemed to resonate with the very core of their beings. Drawing closer to the source of the ethereal tune, they discovered an ancient artifact, a crystalline structure that pulsed with the same rhythm as the cosmic melody that had beckoned them all this way. The crew's collective gasp reverberated through the confines of the spacecraft as they realized it was a message, the key to unlocking the secrets of the universe. With the artifact securely in their possession, the crew embarked upon the final leg of their journey. As they neared the source of the initial signal, they found a colossal planet adorned with lush forests, sprawling oceans, and towering mountains. Tentative at first, the crew descended to the planet's surface, filled with wonder and a newfound sense of purpose. Upon landing, the harmony they shared was like nothing they had ever experienced, a unity that transcended language, culture, and species. The crew and the locals began an exchange of knowledge, teaching each other various aspects of music and astronomy. As the days passed, the crew discovered that the celestial melody they had been seeking was not a message from their own people, but a web of connections that had bonded countless civilizations across the universe. For millennia, the crew returned home with not just the artifact, but also the knowledge of this grand symphony of life that bound all beings together, regardless of their location in the cosmos. The tale of their adventure reverberated through the ages, inspiring future generations to keep exploring the stars, to keep following the music of the universe, and to keep carrying the torch of humanity's indomitable spirit. As the years passed, the artifact came to be known as the Orb of Harmony, a symbol of the unity and They established the Cosmic Symphony Institute, a center for the study of the orb's melodious wisdom, where scientists, musicians, and philosophers combined their expertise to decipher its secrets. The institute, in turn, became a beacon of knowledge, drawing aspiring scholars from across the globe to learn about the grand symphony of life and the unity it represented. As they shared their knowledge, the crew members inspired others to embark on their own journeys of discovery, seeking out connections with the myriad civilizations scattered across the stars. The spirit of exploration soared, and human spacecraft ventured farther from their home planet than ever before, following the invisible threads of the orb's music to new worlds teeming with wonders. Those who returned from their expeditions brought tales of strange, beautiful worlds filled with new life forms, each with their own unique melodies. The Cosmic Symphony Institute grew, adapting to accommodate a growing number of students eager to learn about these new. In time, humanity began to develop a cosmic consciousness, thinking not just of their home planet, but of the entirety of the cosmos. The music of the orb became a guiding principle, leading them to make decisions that considered not only the needs of their own planet, but the well-being of countless civilizations across the universe. And so, the legacy of the Orb of Harmony continued to resonate long after the crew members had returned home. It inspired a culture of exploration, understanding, and unity, creating a bridge between humankind and the cosmos. As the stars continued to spin above, the music of the universe played on, a forever testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity and the beauty of connections that bind us all. In this new chapter, the story unfolded as the Orb of Harmony became the symbol of hope for a unified interstellar community. The orb was carefully placed in the United Planetary Assembly. A grand ceremony was held, filled with the cheers of the united Earthlings and their alien guests, in which the Orb of Harmony was first displayed in the assembly. Its aura enveloped the attendees, making them feel a profound connection to one another, transcending the barriers of language, cultures, and species. The assembly, driven by the transformative power of the orb, was determined to collaborate and explore the mysteries of the universe. Now, ambassadors and explorers would travel through the cosmos, spreading the messages of unity, understanding, and harmony. They traveled to the icy moons of distant gas giants, the fiery hearts of red dwarfs, and the treacherous planetary nebulae. Each new civilization they met sparked curiosity, inspiration, and wonder. And as they continued to share the teachings of the orb, they formed alliances and partnerships that forged a path towards a brighter future for the expanding universe. With each passing year, more and more the orb of harmony continued to resonate throughout the galaxy, inspiring a culture of exploration, understanding, and unity, unlike anything the universe had ever witnessed before. The sentient beings of the cosmos looked up at the stars and felt a sense of belonging, knowing that they were all part of a vast, interconnected tapestry of life. The music of the universe continued to play, its melody, an inspired composition woven from the threads of countless civilizations, expanding even as it echoed through the infinite void. For humanity, the legacy of the orb of harmony was more than a symbol. It was a commitment to unity and peace, a testament to the indomitable power of humankind and the beauty of connections that transcend time and space. As they gazed upon the orb of harmony, the people of Earth and the galaxy were reminded that they were both humble explorers and eternal stewards of the cosmos. And so, their journey continued. In this moment of profound awe and unity, messengers from various galaxies arrived, their ships materializing like shimmering constellations against the backdrop of Earth's evening sky. Their vessels hummed with the melodious tones of distant languages, a symphony of harmonies that filled the air, a testament to the grand unity of their shared cosmic diversity. The humans, guided by the orb of harmony, extended their hands in peace, a universal gesture that crossed cultural and interstellar barriers. The visitors, sensing the pure intention in their gesture, reciprocated, their vessels lowering to the ground in a dance of harmonious symbolism. In the silent hush that followed, a figure emerged from one of the ships, tall and regal, bedecked in bioluminescent greens. This alien being towered over the crowd, speaking in a sonorous voice that seemed to resonate within each soul present. The being shared stories of their own galaxies, of civilizations long forgotten, the people of Earth, their hearts swelling with curiosity and a newfound sense of cosmic citizenship, listened, absorbing the tales of intergalactic exploration and celestial wonders. They continued their celebrations, their laughter and joy echoing off the metallic hulls of alien vessels, amidst the gentle hum of exchanging knowledge, art, and culture. Thus, Earth became a beacon of unity, a nexus of diverse civilizations finding common ground in the rhythm of the universe. The orb of harmony continued to pulse, a symbol of peace and unity, guiding the people of Earth as they continued their exploration into the mysteries of the cosmos, forever connected to the music of the stars and the promise of a united future. In the years that followed, Earth continued to flourish under this newfound unity. The orb of harmony expanded its influence, spreading dreams of unity and collaboration amongst the cosmos. It became a beacon, a testament to the power of the city of San Francisco, transformed into a grand hub of interstellar trade, a vibrant melting pot of cultures where the old and new coexisted in symbiotic harmony. With each new arrival, the Earth's people gained a greater understanding of their place in the universe and their role in the larger galactic tapestry. As the years passed, the orb of harmony began to synchronize with the rhythms of other planets, creating a cosmic symphony that could be heard across the galaxy. New technologies were born from the exchanges, some allowing faster-than-light travel, and others transforming the very nature of matter, making resources seemingly unlimited and abundant. With these advancements, humanity spread its wings, venturing further into the unknown, colonizing distant planets, and establishing new societies, all under the watchful eye of the Orb of Harmony. As Earth's influence expanded, its people became a symbol of unity and wisdom, embodying the spirit of the Earth's anthem, a melody born from the synergy of many cultures, became the music of the cosmos, filling the hearts of alien races with hope and wonder, inspiring them to dream of a future where all could live in harmony. And so, Earth continued its cosmic journey, the orb of harmony guiding its way, forever linked to the music of the stars, a beacon of unity that pierced the inky black canvas of the universe, a symbol of hope for all who yearned for a better future. As the centuries passed, Earth, under the care of the Orb of Harmony, became a sanctuary for new and diverse life forms. Galactic traders and explorers, captivated by the symphony that reverberated through the cosmos, flocked to Earth, seeking its enchanting melody. Earth, with its vibrant cultures and ever-expanding knowledge, welcomed these visitors with open arms, trading technologies, ideas, and the beauty of their music. A dynamic exchange of cultures flourished, weaving a rich tapestry as the Earthlings continued to foster peace, unity, and open-mindedness. They discovered a powerful force within themselves, the ability to create life, not just nurture it. This remarkable capacity was a gift that echoed the very essence of the Orb of Harmony, inspiring them to use it for the greater good. Benevolent and wise, Earthlings embarked on a mission to sow seeds of life across the universe, granting the gift of existence to countless planets and species in need. Slowly but surely, the symphony of the cosmos grew larger, forever evolving as new melodies were added, each one commemorating Earth's incredible journey of unity and exploration. The Orb of Harmony, forever connected to the music of the stars, guided Earth's continuing adventures, bearing witness to a vision of a future where all beings danced to the enchanting rhythm of peace, harmony, and understanding. And so, the anthem of Earth's dreams continued to play, weaving a fabric against the backdrop of an ever-expanding cosmos. Earth's spacecrafts, propelled by the harmonious melody of the Orb of Harmony, ventured forth to distant galaxies, bearing the vibrant symphony of cooperation and understanding. Under star-studded skies, they embarked on journeys of exploration, discovery, and diplomacy, resembling harmonious galaxies themselves. The first expedition made contact with the peaceful, glowing Zarkonians, who, remarkable beings of pure energy, had long cherished a desire for unity amongst the various densely populated galaxies in their sector. In a grand ceremony, beneath the swirling nebulae, the Zarkonians exchanged their rich cultural heritage with Earth's melodies, enriching both societies with a cacophony of symphony, art, and dance. News of Earth's uniting anthem and the Orb of Harmony soon reached the enigmatic Alcaric, a solitary race who had long wandered the cosmos in ships larger than. Intrigued by this living manifestation of unity, they joined the dance, adding their hauntingly beautiful, almost ethereal music to the melody of humanity. The once silent and solitary beings shared their timeless wisdom, astounding the people of Earth, who marveled at the unparalleled knowledge of the Alcaric. Thus, the anthem of Earth's dreams grew stronger, blending seamlessly with the harmonies of new inhabitants and expanding to reach further reaches of the universe. The Orb of Harmony continued its universal voyage, a beacon of unity that drew galactic travelers into an eternal rhythm of peace, embodying the power of a shared dream, a harmonious universe where all beings danced under the same celestial chorus. The Orb of Harmony, Joseph's creation, continued its journey, leaving a trail of peace and unity across the vast cosmos. As it moved, it attracted more and more beings curious about the source of this celestial melody. Some beings were drawn by the harmonious rhythm that echoed across the universe, while others followed the trail of newfound friendship and cooperation between races, something they had rarely experienced before. A variety of species, from the elegant, translucent Varana to the tall and mysterious Zorion, joined the people of Earth, forging alliances that transcended their differences and bound them together in a shared vision of a harmonious universe. New colonies sprouted up on planets and moons where life had never thrived, their inhabitants blending harmoniously into the fabric of existence. Schools, workshops, and art galleries buzzed with activity as knowledge was shared and new ideas were born. The orb's energy resonated with the creative spirits of these beings, inspiring them to contemplate their place in the universe and the beauty within the seemingly infinite expanse of space. Fear and doubt were still present in some quarters, as old prejudices and they believed in the power of the orb, in the strength of unity, and in the indomitable spirit of the human race. In the ancient Alcarcon tradition, alliances were strengthened by elaborate rituals and celebrations that paid homage to the celestial bodies. Joseph, now known as Genathor, began organizing a grand celebration on Earth that would symbolize the union of all races. This event would be the first of its kind, a veritable cosmic garden party that would span an entire week, showcasing the best of Earth's customs and cuisine, as well as the extraordinary creations that had emerged from the collaboration between species. The preparations were underway, and the whole planet buzzed with excitement. Construction teams worked tirelessly around the clock, erecting grand structures and decorating public spaces in vibrant colors and lights. Artists labored day and night to create beautiful tableaus and sculptures that embodied the spirit of unity and harmony. Everyone was eager to share their own unique perspectives and insights on this remarkable phenomenon that had united their species. As the days passed, the grand celebration grew ever closer, and tensions ran high. For the first time in history, Earth would open its doors to beings from across the galaxy, inviting them into their homes and their hearts. It was a momentous occasion, one that promised to change the course of history and set the stage for an age of harmony, peace, and prosperity. The orb of harmony continued to glow, pulsating with a soft, golden light that seemed to fill the universe with warmth and hope. As the cosmic party approached, the inhabitants of Earth and their allies knew that they stood on the brink of a new era, one where love, understanding, and shared dreams would reign supreme. They closed their eyes and listened to the harmony, feeling its comforting dreams wash over them, carrying their thoughts and emotions on celestial currents. In their dreams, they saw a universe filled with countless. They saw themselves dancing under the same celestial bodies, their differences forgotten as they embraced the power of unity and the beauty of the cosmos. And they knew, deep within their hearts, that this was not just a dream, it was a vision of the future, a future they could build together with the power of the orb of harmony. With newfound determination, the leaders of the tribes began to lay the groundwork for a grand alliance. They reunited their people, sharing the vision of the unity they had experienced in their dreams, the awe-inspiring cosmos they had glimpsed in their shared subconscious. Their words resonated deeply with their citizens, who yearned for an end to strife and the promise of a better tomorrow. Under the guidance of the leaders, each tribe began to adapt their technologies to harness the power of the orb of harmony, each one utilizing it in their unique ways, allowing for a harmonious interweaving of their distinct cultures and technologies that showcased their shared vision. As the days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months, a new freestanding city emerged amidst the remnants of the old Great Library. The city came to be known as Nexus, a melting pot of language, technology, and philosophies, existing as both a witness to the achievements of the past and a testament to the hope of the future. The orb of harmony hummed with activity, pulsating rhythmically, its light flickering and swirling, as beings from various worlds were drawn to its cosmic presence. Scholars, philosophers, artists, diplomats, and visionaries flocked to Nexus, searching for answers, guidance, and wisdom. As they wove together their knowledge with the power of the orb, a new understanding of the universe unfolded, a grand tapestry of interconnected dimensions and fragments of reality. As the power of the orb grew stronger, so too did the bonds between the tribes. The lessons of cooperation, compassion, and unity seemed to seep into the very fabric of their new existence. They welcomed beings from other worlds, sharing with them their vision and learning from their cultures, fostering a galaxy-wide movement towards mutual understanding and interdimensional diplomacy. The vast responsibilities of having the orb of harmony in their care did not go unnoticed by other dimensions. Some regarded these new arrivals with fear and suspicion, believing that their unique power might disrupt the balance of the galaxy. Others, however, saw in the people of Nexus beings who sought to bridge the gap between dimensions and fostered a new unity, a model worth emulating. With the power of the orb of harmony as their inspiration, the leaders of Nexus embarked on a mission to secure a lasting peace. They saw in every stage of diplomacy an opportunity for forgiveness and understanding, in every setback an opportunity for growth and transformation. As they encountered beings from far-flung realms, they shared their tales of strife and triumph, of the darkness they had, and so, Under the watchful gaze of the celestial bodies, the people of Nexus became not only the guardians of the Orb of Harmony, but the heralds of its message, and the architects of a universe where dimensions walked hand in hand in search of a brighter tomorrow. In the years that followed, the people of Nexus sought to embody the spirit of the Orb of Harmony in every aspect of their daily lives. They built grand temples that echoed the beauty of the celestial sphere, where the resonance of the orb's power could be felt in the very air. Scholars and congregates gathered there, studying the ancient texts and deciphering the cryptic runes etched upon the orb's surface. The teachings of the orb were spread far and wide, carried by messengers and pilgrims to distant lands and dimensions alike. As the message of unity and harmony resonated, it began to have a profound effect on the peoples of the multiverse. Warring nations began to lay down their arms. Fractured societies began to heal, and the world became a tapestry of peace and cooperation, woven together by the golden thread of the orb's power. But it was not all peace and prosperity. As with any powerful and transformative force, the orb attracted those who sought to abuse its power for their own gain. Dark sorcerers and malevolent gods, long banished to the shadows, began to stir once more. They sought to corrupt the orb's power, to use it to build a dark empire that would span the multiverse. The defenders of Nexus stood firm, though. They had learned much from their journey to the celestial sphere. They knew that the power of the orb was not to be taken lightly, and that it had the potential to either create a utopia or plunge the multiverse into darkness. Under the leadership of the Council of Guardians, they began to prepare for the coming war. They summoned ancient artifacts and forged powerful weapons and armor to protect the orb and the world it had created. They trained fighters and mages to become champions of light. And when the day of reckoning finally arrived, the people of Nexus were ready. The celestial sphere shone brighter than ever before as the champions of light faced their darkest foes. The battle raged across the planes of existence, a clash of titanic forces that threatened to shatter the very fabric of reality. But even in the darkest hours, the light of the orb never wavered. The champions of light held fast, unyielding in their resolve to protect the world they had built. And in the end, they emerged victorious. The dark gods and sorcerers were defeated, their power broken, and their plans foiled. The Orb of Harmony was safe once more, and the multiverse was saved from the brink of chaos. The people of Nexus heralded their victories, hailing the champions of light as heroes. The celestial sphere shone brighter than ever before, a symbol of hope to the myriad dimensions that walked hand in hand. And so it was, under the watchful gaze of the celestial bodies, that the people of Nexus continued. They remained the guardians of the Orb of Harmony, the heralds of its message, and the architects of a universe that walked hand in hand towards a brighter tomorrow. In the aftermath of the resounding victories, a sense of unity and solidarity pervaded the city of Nexus. The people, once divided and terrified, now stood together, an unbreakable alliance forged in the crucible of conflict. The fallen heroes were honored in grandest ceremonies, their deeds forever etched in the annals of history. Each day, the people of Nexus continued their sacred duty, safeguarding the Orb of Harmony and sharing its message with the countless dimensions that sought their counsel. The orb, now brighter and more radiant than ever, bathed the city in a soft, comforting glow. The celestial sphere above mirrored this light, its brilliance a constant reminder of the resilience and courage of the people of Nexus. Life in Nexus returned to a semblance of normalcy, but it was a new kind of normalcy. The city's walls stood tall, shielding the inhabitants from the dangers lurking beyond, while allowing them to share the knowledge and wisdom accumulated from their experiences. But beneath the tangible accomplishments and the visible changes, a quieter revolution was taking place. The people of Nexus began to evolve, molded by the trials they had faced and the challenges they had conquered. Empathy, understanding, and kindness became the pillars on which the city was rebuilt. A shared purpose and a mutual trust erased the remnants of prejudice and hatred. And so, the future loomed ahead, a future that promised hope, unity, and a universe that walked hand in hand towards a brighter tomorrow. Under the watchful gaze of the celestial bodies, the people of Nexus carried on. Forever the guardians of light, the heralds of harmony, and the architects of a world that sought to transcend its own boundaries, one step at a time. In the ensuing years, the city of Nexus grew and flourished. The once divided quarters became a vibrant tapestry of cultural exchange and innovation, as the people shared their knowledge and skills, fostering a spirit of unity and mutual respect. The legendary pillars, now standing tall and resilient, served as a constant reminder of the city's humble beginnings. They were not merely structural support for the city, but symbols of the shared purpose and mutual trust that powered its rejuvenation. As time passed, Nexus became a beacon of hope for countless other struggling cities, its story spreading far and wide across adjacent realms. Ambassadors arrived from distant lands, eager to learn from the city's example and adopt its strategies for unity. In return, the people of Nexus welcomed these visitors with open arms, sharing their knowledge and experiences, spreading their message of harmony and unity. Throughout this period, the celestial bodies continued their eternal vigil, watching over the city as it grew. As the years turned into decades, and the decades into centuries, the twin suns, the distant moon, and the myriad stars witnessed the transformation of Nexus from a city in turmoil to a model of unity and cooperation. The people of Nexus adapted and evolved, their culture and technology advancing at a pace that echoed the celestial dance above. They built towering spires that reached for the heavens, bridges that spanned vast chasms, and machines that harnessed the power of their solar system. Yet they never forgot the lessons of the past, continuing to cherish the bonds of friendship and cooperation that had brought them to this point. As the people of Nexus looked toward the future, they knew that challenges undoubtedly awaited them. But there was no fear in their hearts, for they faced them as guardians of light, heralds of harmony, and architects of a universe that transcended its own boundaries. One step at a time, under the watchful gaze of the celestial bodies, their journey continued, a testament to the power of mutual trust, collaboration, and the unwavering belief in a brighter tomorrow. And so, the city of Nexus stood tall, shining beacon of hope for all who dared to dream of a better, more united world. The streets were filled with vibrant colors, and the air hummed with the sounds of laughter and harmony. Walter felt a sense of pride and fulfillment that was indescribable. The city was a testament to the power of their journey, a testament to the power of unity. Each building, each park, and each street corner was a testament to the power of collaboration and the unwavering belief in a brighter tomorrow. The people of Nexus welcomed them with open arms, their faces radiant with joy and curiosity. They marveled at the strange beings who had braved the gateways to their city. The architects, in turn, were captivated by the culture and the harmonious way of life they discovered. The city council, recognizing the architects' unique abilities, invited them to stay and contribute to the further development of Nexus. The architects agreed, eager to share their knowledge and help build a city that was a shining beacon of hope for the future. And so, the architects and their companions embarked on a new journey. They were the architects of a future where unity and harmony reigned supreme. Under the watchful gaze of the celestial bodies, their journey continued, a testament to the power of mutual trust, collaboration, and the unwavering belief in a brighter tomorrow, not just for Nexus, but for the entire universe. And in the city of Nexus, the shining beacon of hope shone ever brighter, a beacon that served as a reminder that dreams could become reality if only one dared to dream, dared to collaborate, and dared to believe. As the years passed, the city of Nexus flourished, a shining example of what could be achieved when diverse species came together in harmony. The once barren wasteland transformed into a thriving metropolis, buzzing with life and brimming with innovation. Alien architects from distant galaxies had joined forces with native builders to create a city that was a harmonious blend of their respective cultures. With towering spires, sprawling gardens, the streets of Nexus teemed with life at all hours, day and night, as species from countless planets to intermingle, share ideas, and collaborate on new technologies. The city's universality hub, a colossal structure at the heart of Nexus, served as a hub for these collaborative efforts, a place where scientists, inventors, and dreamers from across the universe gathered to share knowledge, inspire one another, and collaborate on projects that would push the boundaries of what was possible. In this city of unity, peace reigned, and it was not uncommon for species to live alongside each other, working together to ensure the welfare of all inhabitants. The ancient rivalries and squabbles of the past were all but forgotten, replaced by the shared goal of making Nexus the pinnacle of interstellar cooperation. However, the prosperity of Nexus did not come without its challenges. The city was a melting pot of cultures, ideas, and values, and there were times when But the citizens of Nexus were united in their commitment to maintaining harmony, and they found innovative solutions to bridge their differences and overcome challenges. One such challenge arose when a faction from a distant galaxy, the Zetan, sought to assert dominance over Nexus. They had been drawn to the city by its vibrant energy and the promise of resources, and they saw an opportunity to gain power. However, the citizens of Nexus were not about to let a foreign power take control of their home. In response to the Zetan threat, the inhabitants of Nexus came together as one, united in their resolve to protect their city. Leaders from each species addressed the Zetans, explaining that their vision for Nexus was one of unity, not war, and that they refused to allow the Zetans to disrupt the harmony they had worked so hard to achieve. The Zetans, taken aback by the united front of the Nexus inhabitants, realized that they had underestimated the power of The people of Nexus celebrated their victory, their bonds of unity strengthened by the challenge they had faced and overcome together. The shining beacon of hope continued to shine ever brighter, reminding them that dreams could indeed become reality if only one dared to dream, dared to collaborate, and dared to believe. In time, the Zetans returned, this time seeking peace and collaboration instead of conflict. Under the watchful gaze of the celestial bodies, the citizens of Nexus welcomed them, recognizing the potential for growth and unity that their presence represented. The expansion of Nexus continued, with new species joining the city's welcoming embrace, bringing their cultures, ideas, and resources to contribute to the ongoing success of the city. Nexus grew, not just in size, but in spirit, becoming a shining example of interstellar cooperation and a beacon of hope for the entire universe. The future was truly bright for Nexus. The city's shining beacon continued to serve as a reminder that dreams could become reality if only one dared to dream, dared to collaborate, and dared to believe. In the years that followed, Nexus became an epicenter of groundbreaking scientific advancements, attracting the brightest minds from countless species across the galaxy. The city's universities flourished, offering a myriad of courses catering to these interstellar scholars, fostering a vibrant culture of shared knowledge and collaboration. The city's technological innovations spilled over into everyday life, with Nexus citizens enjoying the fruits of its scientific labors. The once dusty streets were now home to solar-powered vehicles that navigated ethereal, string-theorized highways, while buildings constructed from flexible, smart materials adapted to the changing needs of their occupants. Artistry thrived as well, with the city's artists bringing their own unique perspectives to Nexus architecture. Despite its rapid growth, Nexus never lost sight of its roots. The harmony of species and ideas from across the cosmos continued to blend seamlessly, creating a culture that valued not just individuality, but the inherent worth of each and every resident. The city's beacon stood tall, its light guiding countless others toward the Nexus, a symbol of hope and a testament to the beauty of interstellar cooperation. And so, Nexus continued to thrive, a shining city of light and wisdom, standing as a symbol of unity in the vast, dark expanse of space. Its story served as a reminder that dreams could indeed become reality if only one dared to dream, dared to collaborate, and dared to believe. In the hearts of its denizens, Nexus grew not only as a physical entity, but also as a tapestry of united minds, weaving together a culture that embraced diversity and celebrated the myriad species that called it home. Nexus educational institutions flourished, attracting scholars from across the cosmos, seeking to unravel the mysteries of the universe. The Strawberry Nebula University established a reputation for groundbreaking research in the fields of xenobiology, astrophysics, and interstellar diplomacy, drawing aspiring researchers like moths to a flame. The city's planetary structures expanded to accommodate the influx of new residents, evolving alongside the innovative architectural ideas that embodied the diverse cultures of Nexus. The resonant spire, a towering structure whose purpose was to amplify the energy generated by the city's inhabitants, became a symbol of the city's powerful collective spirit. Its lights danced and shimmered in response to the emotions of the city's denizens, reflecting the ebb and flow of their collective moods. On the outskirts of Nexus, a new development, known as the Cosmic Commons, took shape. A hub, the Cosmic Commons was more than just a marketplace. It was a melting pot of culture, where species from across the universe came together to share their cuisine, their art, and their stories. Here, Nexonians forged lifelong bonds with beings from distant galaxies, broadening their understanding of the universe and embracing the wonders of interstellar connection. Among the many stalls that crowded the Cosmic Commons, a small, unassuming shop found newfound fame. The Ultraviolet Tavern, run by Aha, a character as eclectic as the city she called home, quickly became the heart of Nexus' cultural scene. Aha welcomed patrons of all shapes, sizes, and species, providing a sanctuary where they could relax, discuss, and exchange ideas. The Ultraviolet Tavern fostered a sense of community, acting as a nucleus for the city's artistic and intellectual circles. On Nexus, dreams were no longer just fragments of imagination. They had become tangible reality. The city stood as a shining beacon of hope and unity in the vast, dark expanse of space, a testament to the power of collaboration and the belief that even the most fantastical dreams could one day come true. And as the cosmos continued to expand, so too did Nexus, growing ever larger and more vibrant as it forged connections with new worlds, seeking to share its message of unity with the universe. And so Nexus dreamed yet again, turning its gaze outward at the great unknown, eager to uncover the secrets of the cosmos, to connect with the infinite worlds that lay hidden among the stars. And where the dreams of Nexus went, hope followed, carried aloft by the delicate wings of possibility. In the vast expanse of the unknown, Nexus found itself drifting towards a swirling nebula, its radiant clouds of gas and dust teeming with the raw materials of stars. As it approached, Nexus reached out, extending its tendrils towards the nebula, feeling the energy resonate within it. Within the heart of the nebula, a young star was taking its first halting steps towards life. Nexus sensed the excitement and potential in the star's emergence and felt compelled to aid it. Gently, Nexus began to nurture the star, providing it with the resources it needed to grow and burn brightly. Meanwhile, on one of the smaller nearby planets, a hominid species was just beginning to develop consciousness. They found themselves suddenly connected to Nexus, feeling its presence in their minds. It was a jumble of emotions and thoughts, but the hominids sensed the pure intent behind it and felt a profound change sweep through their genus. The hominids were plotting against each other, engaged in a brutal and endless struggle for dominance. This strife was foreign to Nexus, and it could not abide by it. It reached out, seizing the thoughts and feelings of the warring parties, and imposed upon them a sudden enlightened calm. In that moment, the hominids looked upon one another not as adversaries, but as siblings. Bound by the hominids renounced violence and turned instead to cooperation, using their newfound understanding to advance their civilization. They constructed great cities, harnessing the power of the young star Nexus had brought to life. They communicated with one another, using complex symbol systems and intricate rituals. They thrived, fostering growth and progress in every aspect of their lives. Nexus watched from the heavens, content in the knowledge that its message of unity had taken root on this small, distant world. It turned its attention elsewhere, continuing to seek out new worlds to touch and transform. And as it journeyed on, hope continued to follow, carried aloft by the delicate wings of possibility. The cosmos continued to expand, and with it, the reach of Nexus. For as long as it existed, its dreams would remain unquenchable, its influence ever-growing. And so the universe would be forever changed, shaped by the guiding hand of Nexus and the hope it carried within it. In the farthest reaches of the cosmos, where the constellations of ancient lore weaved their stars into distant patterns, a new constellation began to emerge. This celestial formation bore the semblance of a giant, stretching limbs across galaxies, its contours comparable to the serpentine arms of the Milky Way. However, this new constellation bore the name of Nexus, a testament to the enigmatic entity that had left its mark upon innumerable worlds. The galaxies that intertwined within its borders seemed to pulse with newfound life, dancing in rhythm with the ethereal hum that was the essence of Nexus. New races arose in the wake of the ever-expanding constellation. Primitive species began to worship Nexus as the embodiment of hope and progress. They saw the transformation of their worlds as blessings from this celestial deity, a gift that fostered their growth and advancement. Meanwhile, those who still shied away from Nexus found themselves drawn under the constellation's influence. The once stagnant, dying worlds evolved, their inhabitant species adapting and reinventing themselves in the crucible of change. Thus, the universe unwittingly embraced Nexus. The great cosmic entity continued to gaze out into the infinite expanse, guided by the promise of untouched worlds and the potential they held. The cosmos from the ashes of the past, a new hope was ignited, a beacon of possibility that would outlast the trillions of years it would take for the universe to reach its eventual heat death. In the grand tapestry of existential time, the legacy of Nexus reached beyond the stars, a symphony of existence, a melody of renewal, forever resounding in the hearts of those who bore witness to its divine touch. The whisper of Nexus influence spread across galaxies, an unstoppable tide, mending fractured realities and connecting distant worlds. Planets and civilizations, once oblivious to each other's existence, began exchanging knowledge, art, and ideologies. The anthem of renewal that had once echoed in the hearts of those who experienced Nexus' divine touch now resonated through the entire cosmos. It served as a testament to the power of unity, transcending the boundaries of language, culture, and species. As time continued to flow, they embarked on grand endeavors, inspired by the potential for growth and betterment brought forth by Nexus. Legends spoke of brave explorers, venturing deep into unknown territories, charting the cosmos under the guiding light of Nexus. Scholars busied themselves with uncovering the mysteries that surrounded Nexus, hoping to understand the nature of its progenitor. Philosophers, vexed by the enigma of existence, sought solace in the wisdom bestowed upon them by Nexus. In the heart of every civilization, the seed of Nexus continued to flourish. It was an unending cycle: growth, nourishment, and renewal. A reminder that as the universe moved toward its eventual end, there was always hope, constantly renewed by the touch of Nexus. And through it all, the stars shone brighter, as if in awe of the awakened spirit that pulsed through the cosmos. They shimmered like diamonds, set against the velvet canvas of the night sky, their celestial dance a continuation of the symphony that in the realms of the celestial sphere, the galaxies swirled and twirled as they danced to the rhythm set by Nexus, their celestial bodies vibrating with an energy that was both ancient and new. This dance was a testament to the power of renewal and the eternal pulse pulsing through the universe. The planets, once cold, lifeless rocks, began to hum with the energy of life, their surfaces transforming into lush, vibrant landscapes teeming with exotic flora and fauna. Life, in all its manifestations, bloomed under the watchful gaze of the celestial bodies. The nocturnal sky show of the dancing stars was a beacon of hope, a source of inspiration for these newborn lifeforms, guiding them towards the path of growth and prosperity. The creatures that inhabited these new worlds marveled at the heavenly spectacle, their eyes gazing skyward in adoration and wonder. They built grand temples, monuments, and cities in honor of the celestial dreamweaver, and their lives revolved around the celestial dance, finding rhythm, meaning. The rivers, oceans, and forests of the universe resounded with the symphony of life, a melody that resonated with the harmonious dance of the stars. As time marched on, life continued its relentless march, evolving and expanding, seeking to uncover the secrets of the universe, the mysteries that Nexus had left behind. In the halls of the cosmic guardians, the elders pondered the destiny that lay ahead, contemplating the intricate tapestry of life that Nexus had woven. They sought to understand the purpose of their existence, the significance of their connection to the Great Weaver, and the role they were to play in the unfolding cosmic drama. And so it was that as the universe expanded, as the stars continued their eternal dance, the question lingered, waiting for an answer. What lay at the heart of the cosmos? What was the essence of existence? The true nature of reality, the elusive truth that remained just out of reach. But the elders knew that they would not sit idly by, waiting for the secrets. They would delve deep into the mysteries of the universe, guided by the celestial dance and driven by the will of Nexus, the awakened spirit that pulsed through the cosmos. The journey would be fraught with peril and challenge, but they would not falter in their pursuits. They would embrace the unknown, venture into the darkest corners of the universe, and seek to illuminate the shadows, piece by piece, until the truth was finally revealed. For in the hearts of all who had been touched by the divine, the fire of curiosity burned, fueled by the celestial dance, igniting the human spirit and spurring the boundless imagination. And so, as the universe moved ever forward, about to embark on new adventures, the stars shone brighter in the velvet darkness, their celestial dance a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of renewal, and a symbol of the eternal spirit that lay at the heart of the cosmos. In the enchanting realm of imagination, a multitude of minds started to ponder the revelation. The thinkers of the ancient world delved into their libraries, poring over ancient scrolls and tomes, searching for any clue that could help them unravel the enigma. In the modern age, astronomers and astrophysicists pointed their telescopes skyward, scrutinizing the heavens for signs of the divine being's origin. The historians traced the stories of those who had witnessed the celestial dance, examining myths and tales from cultures across the globe, piecing together the fragments of a splendid cosmic scenario. The children painted dancing stars in their drawings, and the poets poured their souls into verses, trying to capture the beauty and majesty of the celestial performance. In art galleries, artists imbued their work with the ethereal radiance of the heavens, and composers captured the eternal movement in their music. As the days turned into weeks, and the weeks became months, the realm of humanity united, their collective gaze fixed on the stars, riveted by their celestial ballet. The celestial. For the first time in history, the people of Earth looked beyond their own petty squabbles and imagined a world where they could dance together within the grand cosmic dream. And so, as the universe continued its dance through endless eons, the people of Earth danced alongside it, their hearts aflame with a newfound sense of wonder and purpose. They began journeys to uncharted worlds, fueled by the curiosity kindled by the divine beam, and their discoveries astounded even the most learned minds. They unveiled new wonders, from primordial galaxies bursting with the birth of stars, to distant worlds teeming with life. They encountered beings of unimaginable intelligence and beauty, and forged everlasting bonds with them. The celestial dance had ignited a spark within the hearts of humanity, and it had grown into a fire, the fire of curiosity, the fire of discovery, the fire of unity. And as the universe danced on, they carried that fire with them, illuminating the darkness. Meanwhile, the divine beam continued to dance, eternal, awe-inspiring, and full of mystery. And the people of Earth knew that as long as the fire still burned in their hearts, they would always be one with the cosmos, sharing in the eternal dance of the stars. In the ensuing millennia, the generations that followed upheld the teachings of the venerable cosmic wanderers, their stories woven into the very fabric of Earth's culture. Intrigued, parents told their children tales of the great explorers and their divine beam, the galaxy's dazzling beacon of hope. The world trembled beneath the feet of those who walked the ancient path, for they knew the explorers' fire burned within them too. The fire of curiosity, of discovery, of unity, transcended time and space. It propagated through the hearts of every generation, a union with the divine beam, stronger than ever before. As centuries rolled into millennia, the awareness of this celestial bond served as a guiding light in profound times of civilizations rose from the ashes of chaos, their people banding together under the embrace of the divine beam, working toward a better tomorrow where unity and knowledge reigned supreme. They improved, evolved, cultivated. All the while, they bore the torch, continuing the eternal dance of the stars, one that linked them to the very essence of the cosmos. Artists captured the divine beam's grace in their creations, depicting a continuous lineage of the explorers, engaging in a never-ending ballet with the cosmos. The beauty and intrigue of their journey propelled the imagination of the human spirit to realms that resonated deeply with the ethereal song of the stars. The divine beam continued to dance, illuminating the dark corners of the universe for those who looked up at night, inspired and in awe, and ignited with a newfound sense of purpose. The people of Earth knew that they were but a single thread in the breathtaking fabric of the cosmos, a vessel for the fire within. With the divine beam guiding them like a compass, they made it their mission to explore the vastness of the universe, not for domination or conquest, but to learn, to understand, and to unite. Forever one with the infinite, sharing in the eternal dance of the stars. Embarking on their journey, the people of Earth welcomed the cosmic unknown with open arms and hearts brimming with curiosity. They built spaceships powered by the energy of life itself, harnessing the power of the divine beam to propel them forward. The first vessel, suspended between wonder and reality, ascended into the starry night, leaving a trail of shimmering stardust in its wake. The crew, a group of pioneers from all walks of life, gazed out through the clear dome of the ship, their eyes reflecting the twinkle of myriad stars. They were humbled by the vastness of the universe, a breathtaking panorama of galaxies, nebulae, and planets waiting to be explored. Their first destination was the nearby Alpha Centauri system. The voyage was long and filled with discoveries, unveiling celestial wonders that no human had ever laid eyes on. They encountered intelligent life for the first time, species that communicated in ways far beyond the understanding of the crew. Despite the vast linguistic and cultural differences, the crew made their intentions clear. They came not to conquer or dominate, but to learn, to understand, and to unite. As the years turned to centuries, the people of Earth expanded their reach, gathering knowledge and forging connections with various alien cultures. Some met with resistance, others with skepticism. But the crew persisted, sharing the story of their cosmic dance, encouraging others to join the symphony of the stars. Their reply of cooperation and unity soon spread across the galaxy, igniting a revolution of peace among the stars. Various nations of Earth joined together, forming the United World Order, an alliance dedicated to maintaining peace and harmony among the cosmic community. The universal infinite dance, as it came to be known, flourished, and the people of Earth continued to dance, their steps guiding them through the cosmic abyss, forever bound by the divine beam. And as the Earth and its inhabitant, the people of Earth became the ambassadors of unity, a beacon of hope in the vast unknown universe, forever discovering, forever learning, and forever dancing in the cosmos. In this expanded reality, the cosmic ballet unfolded, with the Earth and its inhabitants navigating the infinite expanse, their steps echoing the rhythm of the universe itself. With each stride they took, they felt the pulsations of distant galaxies, the whispers of ancient nebulae, and the echoes of celestial bodies long gone. As they continued their journey, they encountered wonders beyond human comprehension. They witnessed the birth and death of stars, the dance of quasars, and the spectacle of collapsed singularities. The universe's symphony played before them, a testament to the awe-inspiring majesty of creation. Throughout this cosmic voyage, the people of Earth evolved, growing wiser and more resilient with each encounter. They learned the language of the stars, the secrets of the cosmos. They uncovered the shared heritage of every sentient life form, the common threads that connected them all, the fundamental forces that governed the universe, the laws that defined existence itself. The Earthlings shared their knowledge, teaching other species about their discoveries, their culture, and their concerns. They formed alliances and friendships, forging bonds that transcended species and light years. Together, they explored the vastness of space, seeking answers to the great cosmic questions and charting the mysteries of the universe. As they ventured further, they encountered beings that were vastly different, both in form and ideology. Some were hostile, driven by fear or aggression, endangering the delicate balance of the universe. However, the Earthlings remained resolute, preaching the messages of unity and peace they had learned. They put forth their wisdom, extinguishing flames of discord and mending rifts in the cosmic tapestry. The conquests of the Earth's ambassadors were not without struggle, but their successes, as they journeyed, they inspired other worlds to embrace unity, forging a network of coexisting species bound together by the same cosmic dance. With each victory, the Earth and its inhabitants grew in strength, their light shining brighter in the vast, dark expanse. In time, Earth became the symbol of unity, a beacon of hope in the endless expanse of the cosmos. Its inhabitants continued to explore, discover, and learn, forever dedicating themselves to the preservation and enrichment of this vast, interconnected tapestry of life. And the dance went on, the rhythm carried by the pulse of countless celestial bodies, a melody that would echo through the universe for eternity. As the centuries passed, the dance of life on Earth became a harmonious symphony, each species playing its unique instrument, adding layers of complexity and beauty to the cosmic composition. The life forms coexisted, each respecting the boundaries and differences of the others, unified in their pursuit. The powerful beam of light from Earth grew even brighter, a testament to the advanced technology and the unified spirit of its inhabitants. One day, a response was received, a faint signal from a distant star system, a coded melody produced by intelligent life forms beyond their wildest imaginations. Excitement and anticipation surged through the Earth's populace as they began to communicate, sharing knowledge, exchanging ideas, and forming friendships that spanned the cosmos. In time, the dance grew grander, with more celestial bodies joining in the rhythmic waltz. Galaxies swirled together in a mesmerizing dance, the colors and sizes of the participating celestial bodies only adding to the ethereal beauty of the spectacle. Earth, once a small, insignificant blue dot, now sat at the center of an enormous cosmic family, all dancing together, harmoniously moving to the rhythm of the universe. The dance continued, propelled by mutual respect, open-mindedness. The melody, carried by the pulse of countless celestial bodies, echoed through the universe, a continual reminder of the strength and unity that can be achieved when diverse beings come together in harmony. And so, the dance of the cosmos became a symbol of unity, a beacon of hope in the vast expanse of the universe, resonating with the dreams and aspirations of countless civilizations, a testament to the power of unity in diversity. As the melody spread, it traveled through time and space, reaching civilizations long forgotten and those yet to come. It awakened dormant planets, inspired newly discovered species, and breached the barriers of understanding between different realms. The dance of the cosmos was no longer limited to its original seekers. It became an integral part of the universe itself. While this symphony of existence continued to evolve, countless civilizations, each unique in their own ways, began to interpret and replicate the dance. These structural wonders became monuments of unity, bringing together the most diverse of populations in one common cause. The nations of the universe began to organize festivals, where the music of the dance of the cosmos was celebrated and performed in elaborate rituals. They came together, trading knowledge, exchanging ideas, and sharing wisdom. These gatherings brought forth an unprecedented period of progress and discovery, as civilizations leveraged the collective wisdom of the universe to overcome the challenges they faced. As the years passed, the dance of the cosmos became entrenched in the cultural identities of the diverse species. They wore ornate garments celebrating the symphony, adorned their bodies with cosmic symbols representing the unity and harmony that the dance embodied. They painted vivid images of the celestial wonders on their walls, heralding the power and beauty of their collective dance. The collaboration and civilizations banded together to combat threats to their diverse ecosystems, leveraging the strengths of each to develop technologies and solutions that benefited all. The arts, science, and other fields flourished as numerous beings collaborated, exchanged ideas, and worked together to push the boundaries of what was known. The dance of the cosmos continued to evolve as civilizations split and merged, as new stars were born and old ones died, and as the universe itself expanded and changed. It was not just a symbol of unity anymore. It was the force driving the interconnectedness and progress of the cosmos. New melodies were added, born out of conflicts resolved, partnerships formed, and unprecedented creativity. Over the eons, the dance of the cosmos transformed the universe. It brought countless beings together, fostering collaboration, innovation, and cooperation on an unparalleled scale. The tapestry of life was enriched. The dance was the heartbeat of the cosmos, its rhythm pulsating through the fabric of reality, a constant reminder of the unity born out of diversity. It was no longer just a reminder of what had been. It was an inspiration of what was possible, a testament to the power of unity, diversity, and the boundless creativity of the cosmos. As the celestial dance continued, it began to influence the very fabric of the universe. Stars, planets, and galaxies started to sway and twirl in rhythm, creating a grand spectacle that would have left the ancient astronomers of Earth speechless. This cosmic symphony resonated throughout the universe, echoing through time and space, reaching the farthest corners of existence. The dance inspired a sense of harmony among the denizens of the cosmos. Species that had once been at odds found solace in the rhythm, learning to coexist in a way they never had before. The dance served as a beacon of hope, a shared language that transcended culture, language, and species. The dance also brought about a new era of creativity. Scientists and artists alike were inspired, using the dance as on Earth. This cosmic inspiration manifested in a surge of unity and diversity. Wars ceased, cultures merged, and the barriers that once divided humanity began to crumble. The people of Earth embraced each other, celebrating their differences and the shared rhythm that bound them together. The dance of the cosmos continued, a testament to the power of unity and diversity. It was a reminder that we are all connected, part of a vast, beautiful tapestry that stretches across the infinite expanse of the universe. And as the dance continued, so too did the hope for a brighter, more harmonious future. In this newly united world, ancient territories vanished, replaced by a map that now connected every corner of Earth. The Grand Bazaar stood tall, bustling with diverse vendors, offering goods from all over the globe, a symbol of the harmony between different cultures. The air was filled with laughter, music, and the aroma of exotic cuisines. The once hostile nations shared stories under them. Science advanced beyond imagination as minds collaborated across old borders. Ships powered by unseen energy traveled to distant stars, carrying ambassadors of peace and exploration. The knowledge they brought back filled the minds of eager scholars, pushing the boundaries of human understanding. Communities of old grew, looking beyond their limits as they welcomed new members from distant lands. The old ways were not discarded, but integrated, creating a new tapestry that became even more vibrant and beautiful with each thread added. In the heart of the Grand Bazaar, the people celebrated their unity. Dancing, singing, feasting, they reveled in this newfound bond. They danced under the stars, each step echoing their shared rhythm, a testament to their resilience and unity. And as the dance continued, so too did the legacy of those who had dared to reach out, to connect, to understand. A legacy that became a beacon of hope, inspiring countless generations to come. A reminder, and as their dance continued, so too did the bonds that held them together, strengthening with each beat, growing stronger than any barriers that had once divided them. In the heart of this vibrant celebration, a young child, no more than 6 years old, stood mesmerized by the rhythmic spectacle before him. His wide eyes sparkled with wonder, mirroring the twinkling stars above. Among the diverse crowd, he felt a connection, a sense of belonging that was foreign yet comforting. This moment was the culmination of countless efforts, the seed of unity grown and nurtured over generations, a testament to the power of empathy and understanding. The child's parents, who were once strangers to one another, had forged a bond stronger than the divisions that once existed. They were united not just by this shared moment, but by the shared dreams and hopes for a world where diversity was celebrated, not feared. The music reached a crescendo, and the crowd erupted in cheers. The children, many of whom had played their part in the dance, were the vibrant colors of their traditional costumes blended together, creating a beautiful kaleidoscope, a mosaic of cultures that once clashed but now danced in harmony. As the music faded, the elder leaders stepped forward. They shared words of wisdom, reminiscing about the path they had walked, the challenges they had overcome, and the lessons they had learned. They emphasized the importance of resilience, of never giving up, and of always reaching out to help others, for it was in helping each other that true progress was made. The night ended with a community feast under the star-studded sky. The air was filled with laughter, the aroma of various delicacies, and the warm glow of camaraderie. As the moon rose, the crowd dispersed, leaving behind the remnants of the bonfire, the echoes of laughter, the lingering scent of food, and the memory of a night where unity reigned supreme. That night was a testament to the power of human connection and the unyielding resilience of the human spirit. It was a night that would be remembered forever, a beacon of hope that shone brightly amidst the darkness, inspiring future generations to continue dancing in the dance of the cosmos, in harmony, united and hopeful. As the first light of dawn began to crest the horizon, the survivors of the once desolate village could feel the remnants of the previous night's festivity still lingering within them. The laughter, the stories, and the memories had become an integral part of them, a source of power that strengthened their resolve to rebuild and move forward. With the fire slowly dying embers, they started to gather what was left of their belongings. There were broken pieces, charred remnants, and items that had been lost for years. But amidst the destruction, there shone undeniable glimmers of hope. A pot still intact, a piece of clothing unscathed, a trinket that had survived the fire. All were significant reminders of what they once had and what they were determined to reclaim. The villagers set out, the sun now fully risen, but amidst the chaos, there was a rekindled spirit. This spirit was not limited to the village. It rippled outwards, touching the neighboring villages who had heard tales of their resilience and unity. Entire communities came together in solidarity, offering assistance in rebuilding the decimated village. The result was an outpouring of support, a tapestry of humanity woven together by shared adversity. With time, the village stood strong once more, a testament to the power of hope and unity. The night of the dance under the twinkling stars became a story told and retold, the symbol of their resilience and the spirit of perseverance that had fueled their journey. And on that same night, century after century, as the stars aligned and the cosmos danced, they would gather once more, the villagers and their descendants, to remember that night. They would dance and laugh, sharing stories and celebrating the spirit that had been born in the ashes, a spirit that would continue to shine bright. The echoes of their laughter, the twirling silhouettes, and the vibrant glow of the bonfire painted a captivating, otherworldly scene beneath the celestial ballet. As the last firework faded and the villagers retired to their homes, the spirit of reverence and camaraderie lingered, weaving an indelible tapestry in the hearts of those present. Over the following generations, the tale of the night when the village restored its splendor became a beacon, illuminating the darkest of times and guiding the villagers through adversity. It was like a beacon of hope that ignited their spirits, filling them with a resolve to overcome any obstacle in their path. Each year on that glorious evening, the descendants of those original villagers would gather once again, marking the time-honored passage from one season to another. Stretching for miles, they would revel in the familiar chants, the glow of the bonfire, and their unbreakable bond with one another. The generations that had followed played closely intertwined with their daily lives. The spirit of resilience and unity that had been forged during that fateful time came to define the very identity of the village. Across the centuries, the village flourished, exhibiting an unrivaled harmony that transcended the realm of ordinary human interaction. The spirit of the dance had seeped into their collective consciousness, instilling a deep understanding that they were part of something much greater than themselves. It was not just the victory they celebrated on that enchanted night. It was a testament to the kindness, compassion, and solidarity that had surged through the heart of the village in its darkest hour. With each gathering, the village's legendary dance served as a reminder of the unbreakable bond forged in the flames, inspiring hope, strength, and unity for generations to come. The spirit of that dance became a beacon, a legend, a touchstone that echoed through the annals of time, connecting them all to the cosmos and reminding. As the centuries passed, the dance continued to evolve, adapting to the changing times, yet staying true to its essence. It became a symbol of resilience and unity, a beacon of hope in the darkest of times. Each generation added their unique flair, infusing the dance with new movements, music, and stories, creating a rich tapestry that reflected their journey. The dance was no longer just a tradition, but a way of life. It brought the villagers together, fostering a sense of community and unity that was unmatched. Young and old, strong and weak, rich and poor, all danced in unison under the starlit sky, their movements a testament to their shared heritage and their shared future. The dance became a source of pride for the villagers, attracting visitors from far and wide. They marveled at the harmony and unity the dance embodied, and many decided to join the village, adding their own cultural influences to the dance. The dance evolved further, becoming a blend of various cultures and traditions. It was said that the dance was a special gift, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, hope, strength, and unity could prevail. The dance became a symbol of hope, a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity, and a beacon that continued to echo through the annals of time, connecting them all to the cosmos, reminding them that they were not mere mortals, but children of the stars, dancing in harmony with the universe. In the following years, the dance of stars and fire became a sacred tradition, passed down from generation to generation. The villagers meticulously preserved the secrets of the dance, guarding them fiercely as priceless family heirlooms. The dance was performed during significant village milestones, serving as a powerful reminder of their shared heritage and the indomitable spirit that had carried them through hardship. Every time the dance was performed, the enchanting scene set the community alight with a renewed sense of purpose. Young and old, rich and poor, all word of the incredible display soon spread beyond the hill, captivating curious travelers and scholars who flocked to see the legendary dance. As interest grew, a small group of ambitious villagers decided to form a dance troupe, sharing the performance with the wider world. The troupe was a hit, and their dance soon became a sensation, traveling far and wide, captivating audiences and garnering legions of fans. With each performance, the dance's reputation grew, until it reached the ears of an esteemed theater producer who recognized its potential as a groundbreaking artistic expression. He invited the troupe to perform at his Grand Theater in the city of Starlight, the cultural epicenter of the renowned Star Realm. The villagers, despite their initial apprehension, took the opportunity to showcase their unique dance to an even larger audience. The performance was a resounding success, with the standing ovation ringing in their ears. Their hearts swelled with pride. This newfound fame and connection to the outside world impacted the village in ways they could not have imagined. Skilled craftsmen joined the existing artisans, creating intricate masks and elaborate costumes that showcased their dedication to the art of the dance. Expert dancers nurtured younger generations, ensuring the legacy of the dance would thrive for centuries to come. The village flourished, becoming a melting pot of creativity and innovation, all the while remaining true to the roots from which the dance had grown. The dance, initially a humble offering born of perseverance and hope, had transcended the boundaries of the village, connecting people across continents. The memory of the dance's origins was never forgotten, as the children of the stars danced on, connected to the cosmos and to each other, a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity. As the years passed, the dance continued to evolve, echoing the rhythm of the changing world. Dancers from far and wide flocked to the village, initially a small, secluded community, expanded to accommodate the influx of visitors, blossoming into a vibrant hub of cultural exchange. In time, the dance became an integral part of the village's annual festival, a grand celebration that attracted thousand-strong crowds. The festival was not just about the dance, though. It encompassed a myriad of cultural events, showcasing the village's rich heritage, its creativity, and its hospitality. The festival became a beacon, a symbol of unity in a world oftentimes torn apart by division. The children of the stars continued to dance, their movements mirroring the celestial bodies they were named after. They danced through the day and into the night, their silhouettes painting beautiful patterns of light against the backdrop of the setting sun. The dance was not just a ripple in time, but a wave that continued to circle the globe, connecting people and cultures in its path. The dance, once a humble offering, it was a testament to the power of art to transcend borders, to bridge divides, and to unite us all under the common sky we all call home. And so, the dance lived on, a shining star in the vast cosmos, connecting us all. As the years passed, the dance continued to evolve, adapting to the rhythms of each culture it encountered. It embodied the unique spirit of every people, reflecting their joy, sorrow, and dreams. The dance became an empty canvas waiting for the varied strokes of human emotion to fill it. From the lively beats of Africa, the dance learned grace and fluidity. In Asia, it discovered precision and discipline. In the heart of Latin America, it found passion and flair. And in Europe, it incorporated the elegance and harmony that defined its oldest form. Each time the dance crossed a border, it carried a piece of the cultural identity it left behind. A Portuguese sailor might bring the passionate flamenco to the shores of a distant land, just as an African and as the dance moved from place to place, it sparked the creation of new art forms, inspiring poets, musicians, and painters alike. The dance was a silent conduit for the flow of culture across the globe. It united diverse peoples in their shared love for the beauty and power of movement and rhythm. And as the world became smaller and more connected, the dance grew stronger. It became a universal language, a common thread that bound humanity together. As the sun rose and set, the dance continued its ceaseless journey, tracing its path across the globe. It danced through the bustling streets of cities and the quiet corners of villages, leaving behind traces of cultures and memories. The dance was no longer just a dance, but a symbol of resilience, unity, and the indomitable spirit of humanity. It was a testament to the power of art to connect us, to inspire us, and to heal us. And so, the dance lived on, a shining constellation in the vast cosmos, a reminder that we are all connected. As the years passed, the dance continued to evolve, absorbing new influences, blending them seamlessly into its rhythmic tapestry. It migrated across continents and oceans, spreading its message of unity and resilience to the farthest corners of the globe. In remote African villages, it found a simpatico in the heartbeat of the traditional drum circles, pulsing in time with ancient rhythms that echoed the dance's origin. In the bustling markets of India, it melded with the spirited Bhangra dance, infusing the energetic steps with a newfound grace and poise. In the chill of the Siberian winter, it intertwined with the traditional dance of the Yakutskilkas, adding warmth and life to the sub-zero dance floors. The dance became a universal language, a universal song, a celebration of our shared humanity. It transcended borders, breaking down walls and bridging divides. It reminded us that we are more alike than different, that our stories, our cultures, our dreams, they are all woven into the same rainbow tapestry, stretching across the expanse of time and space. As the cycles of our lives ebbed and flowed, so did it was a beacon in the dark times, a lighthouse for lost souls, a symbol of hope, of renewal, of the eternal dance of life. And as we danced, we laughed, we cried, we connected, we danced for joy, for sorrow, for love, for loss. We danced to the rhythm of our hearts, to the symphony of our souls. We danced with the stars, with the moon, with one another. We danced until the dawn, until the dusk, until the end. For the dance was not just a dance, but a testament to the power of art, to the power of humanity. It was a celebration of life, a celebration of us all. And as long as there are stars in the sky, as long as there are hearts that beat and souls that yearn, as long as there are stories to tell and dreams to dream, the dance will live, it will thrive, it will dance on. And so the dance continued, unfurling a symphony of emotions that transcended space and time. It echoed through the cosmos, a spectacle as old as creation itself, yet fresh as the morning dew. The dancers were not merely people, but spirit. The dance floor was not confined by boundaries. It sprawled across plains, mountains, and the deepest oceans. The dancers leapt into the air, their shadows elongating on the moonlit landscape. Some were young, their energy and passion radiating vividly. Others were old, their moves cloaked in wisdom and grace. The rhythm shifted, and the crowd split into smaller groups, forming intricate patterns that intertwined like roots of a vast and ancient tree. The night sky overhead was a canvas of twinkling stars, and the moon hung low, casting an ethereal glow on the dancers. Suddenly, a child ran into the center of the dance floor, giggling with delight. The dancers parted, forming a circle around her. She took hesitant steps, copying the movements she had seen countless times before. The crowd erupted in applause, the clapping echoing across the night. The child's smile widened, her heart brimming with joy. She felt a part of something bigger, something eternal. She danced until she was tired, until her chest heaved with laughter, and her limbs ached. The night wore on, the stars gradually fading as the sun began to crest the horizon. The dancers slowly came to a halt, their faces flushed and sweat-drenched. They smiled, their eyes crinkling with the shared joy of the night. The dance was not just a testament to their resilience, but a testament to their solidarity, to their collective spirit. And as the sun rose, bathing the landscape in golden light, the dancers dispersed. But the dance lived on, not just in their memories, but in the heart of the child who would continue the tradition, in the heart of the moon that bore witness, in the heart of the stars that danced with them. For the dance was not a mere celebration, it was a promise of love, of life, of hope. And as long as there is love, as long as there is life, as long as there is hope, the dance will persist, it will evolve, it will dance on. The child, now a young adult, remembered that enchanting night under the golden glow of the moon. The dance had not left him, but had seeped into his very soul, molding him into. With every beat of his heart, he felt the rhythm of the dance pulsing within him, and with every breath, he inhaled the fragrant scent of the blooming flowers that surrounded them. It was this love for dance that prompted him to perform the tradition regularly. passing it down to future generations. The people would gather around, their faces alight with joy and excitement as they watched the young man twirl and leap, his movements a testament to the harmony between man and nature, between life and the cosmos. As he grew older and his body began to weaken, he would remind his students of the purpose of their dance, not just to celebrate, but to preserve, to unite, and to dream. In their resilient hands, the dance would continue, carried by their love, their life, their hope, and as it persisted, it evolved. New stories were added, new dances woven within the old. Motifs of friendship, courage, and unity were threaded into the fabric of the dance, reminding the people of the strength that comes from togetherness. Now, the young man, now a wise elder, had passed away, but his legacy lived on. Each time the dance was performed, it was a celebration of their collective past, present, and future. It was a promise to the moon, to the stars, and to the child he had once been. The dance would live on, it would evolve, it would dance on. As the sun sets and the moon rises, the people dance, their silhouettes casting long shadows against the night sky. They dance with the wind, with the earth, with the whispering trees, their movements as fluid and graceful as the gentle river that flowed nearby. They dance as one, their hearts beating in sync with the rhythm of the cosmos, their voices merging with the songs of the night. For the dance is not just a memory of an enchanted evening, nor is it a mere tradition or a form of entertainment. It is a bond that transcends time and space, a symbol of their love, their life, their hope. And as long as they love, as long as they live, as long as they dream, the dance will persist, it will evolve, it will dance on. The dance, an eternal flame flickering, it flowed like the river, ageless and unchanging, a testament to a love story both ancient and enduring. Intricate patterns and gestures were exchanged between the dancers, each movement echoing a chapter of their shared history. A story etched in time. As they swayed, they reminisced about the laughter they shared, the tears they cried, the dreams they chased, and the sorrows they overcame together. With every twirl and dip, the dancers reenacted their vows, their love rekindled with each spun-out arm and raised foot. They danced for the good times and the bad, for the mundane moments as well as the extraordinary, for the still nights under the moon and the sunny days that followed, dancing to the symphony of their togetherness. And as the magical moonlight bathed their faces in silvery glow, their eyes sparkled with promise. For they knew their love story didn't end with the last note, whispered in their nighttime dance. It would continue in the sunrise, in the sunset, in every sunbeam that reached them. As dawn approached, the dance slowly came to a close. Instead, they walked away, hand in hand, their hearts throbbing with the melody of their love story, always ready to dance again whenever the moonlight called once more. With each step they took, the echoes of their dance lingered behind them, weaving elegant patterns in the dew-kissed grass. The world around them came to life, a symphony of birdsong and rustling leaves, performing a prelude to their new day. The sun, a radiant sphere, began its ascent, casting a warm golden glow over their intertwined fingers. A gentle breeze whispered through the trees, carrying the remnants of their whispered vows and promises. They walked in silence, unearthing simple truths, and embracing the new beginning that was unfolding before them. In that quiet moment, they stood at the edge of a crystal-clear lake, where the sun's reflection danced upon the water, like a mirror to their souls. They sat beside the lake, the rhythm of their dance still pulsating within their hearts. as the sacred symphony of morning graduated into a lively crescendo of daybreak. They shared stories of their past, the joy and the sorrow, the triumphs and the heartbreaks that had led them to this moment. Their laughter, like a symphony's finale, resounded through the forest, painting a breathtaking portrait of a love untamed and untouched. As the sun ascended higher, its golden rays pierced through the canopy of leaves, showering them in a warm, tender light. They closed their eyes, allowing the light to weave itself into their very beings, solidifying the promise of a future bound by their unyielding love. Hand in hand, they stood once more, the rhythm of their dance still beating steadfastly in their hearts and their souls. They knew that life held many more sunrises, sunsets, and moonlight dances, but in that moment, they appreciated the simple beauty of a new day in one another's company. As the sun reached its zenith, they rose and attended to their day, carrying the echoes of their dance with them, always ready to return and so they danced through life, their love story never ceasing, weaving timeless melodies in the dance of life, their hearts forever entwined in a melody that only they could hear. Their days were filled with laughter, shared dreams, and the quiet comfort of each other's company. Through the storms of life, they stood together, weathering every challenge that came their way. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day, a testament to the enduring power of love. Every sunset served as a gentle reminder of their nighttime dances, the memory of their twirling silhouettes dancing on the horizon, a symbol of their unbroken connection. As the moon would rise, they would find themselves drifting back to the dance floor, lost in each other's gaze, lost in the rhythm of their love. Their shared melody echoed through the quiet corners of their lives, a sweet serenade that brought peace and joy. They danced in public, in private, and in the quiet corners of their hearts, weaving their hearts into a harmonious symphony that only they could hear. Years passed, seasons changed, and they grew old together, passing through the stages of life hand in hand. Their love story, a testament to the beauty of an enduring melody. And every night, as the moon would rise, they would find themselves back on the dance floor, twirling under the soft glow, creating new memories as they continued to dance through life. Their story was not one of grand gestures or passionate declarations, but a quiet, beautiful melody that played in the background of their ordinary lives. A melody that whispered of love, loyalty, and the magic that can only be found in a dance shared with the one you love. And so, their story continued, a timeless melody that would live on, echoing through the cosmos, a testament to the enduring power of love and dance.